All right. Well, I was gonna ask if you guys can hear the game, but you won't because there's no audio.
Yeah.
Salt in the wound, man. Salt in the wound.
So ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, wait. So like how? So we're going. This is like kind of surface level. So we're not gonna like go super
I-
intricate, fine details.
Let's feel it
Yeah,
out.
that's the idea. But we'll just vibe it out.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Here we go. Oh, you could erase that file so much faster.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually
that
really.
real?
So many.
Dude,
I've
stop,
actually-
stop. You're messing with me.
I've heard this.
Stop it.
That was a joke, but I've actually heard
Okay.
that if you hit erase on a file and then reset, like with the soft reset, it actually gets you to the file select faster than if you just wait out the erase.
That's crazy.
Which is, I mean, it's not. It doesn't matter for
It's
speedrunning.
an erase meta.
Oh yeah, I think you have to wait. Like, you can't do it right away though. It's weird.
You're comparing to a
think.
249.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Dipsy's mod.
I just have that. I just have that there. I copied Doopsy's splits. Just
Oh,
I want
okay.
to know if I'm actually doing well or not.
All right,
That's-
sorry, I
that's
wasn't
funny.
actually watching.
Okay. Um, I think that's fine. Like, you didn't take optimal lines, but honestly, I think taking lines like that, how it's kind of curved, is better since the slope is.
That's
slope
that's
is
the
more
reason I do
gradual
it,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I don't
that's
know
fine.
if it's actually faster. I just
I'm
I think
sure.
I think you.
I don't know. I'm never a stickler for the intro. Like as long as you get there, you're probably doing fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely would have cut that a little closer on the inner,
Okay.
Mhm.
like rounded edge
Noted.
there.
I'm gonna start writing some stuff down really quick. Actually.
So yeah, spacing. I mean, this is a general thing to think about everywhere is spacing for
Mhm.
rolls. Because like rolling is the fastest form of movement, but if you're then rolling past where you want to go, then
Yeah.
it's no longer the
Yeah.
fastest form of movement. So
True.
when you're coming out of a load zone at running speed, well, for a task, technically you do DF walk for one frame. We're not going to worry about that. For human, you get up to full speed after 3 frames of control after the running load. So
Okay.
for this spacing, that's pretty much perfect. If you get 2 perfectly chained rolls from there, and you'll be able to tell they're pretty fast, then that'll carry you right over to the other side of the rock. Then you turn around, pick it up, turn back around, run. If you don't chain rolls well, which happens, it's fine. You end up on this side of the rock, and that's fine too. You just pick it up on this side and then run. But you definitely want to be. It's a good idea, I think, to get a feel for when you gain control of Link.
Okay.
Mhm.
Seems good.
So
I think,
always this happens every time. This happens every single. I always fall out the first time.
Gate clip
Almost
sucks.
always.
It's
Okay.
it's luck.
Okay. Okay.
It's
By the
not
way,
literally
this is-
RNG, but
This
Yeah.
is super minor, but the rock pushes you away from the wall when you drop it, so you can technically not
Drop it a little
run all the
earlier.
way to the. Yeah, you can drop it from further away.
yeah.
I think I saw that in I think it was Rodner who posted like a really good lantern time.
Yep.
Yeah, good awareness of like being able to push the rock to back that up though. Like after
Yeah, I
you-
saw that. I think I saw that in your PB actually, or a run that you did.
Yeah, I did that one. Or sorry, I wasn't paying attention to your movement here. Yep, that seems
to me.
good. Well, technically, so here's another thing, and this is what I was trying to say before. When I'm doing something like this, I like to point out
No, yeah,
little things
I
because they're
appreciate
very generally applicable. So
Right.
think about this: when it's pretty instinctive to go towards the corner here because you want to get to the void as soon as possible. But what actually gets you to the void as soon as possible is jumping as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So what's actually fastest here is to jump off like basically as far away from the void as possible. So your jump starts
Right.
earlier. And
Yeah, very true.
Well, okay, but if your jump starts earlier, I thought it was the amount of time that you're above the void, not the amount of time you're like falling. You know what I mean? Because
Oh.
if you jump as early as possible, you're still going to be above the collision.
are
So
we going
maybe
to test
the
that?
voiding timer.
Let's test
So you
it.
don't hit a plane. It's like
yeah.
the amount of time that
That's
you're
it.
above it. Interesting.
Do you say you're going to test it, or do you want me to test it?
I got it.
You got it? Okay. Now we're going to do Temple of Time review and any percent.
I was recording something for ZSR.
Oh no, yeah, I'm just kidding.
We're I guess I
if
can
you
just do it here.
If you just float over the void, does that mean you just void out?
I
Or
think
do
you
you
have
have
to
to be
be in a
falling?
like a falling
I
state.
see.
Well, I mean, okay. It might have something to do with falling and like your Y level. Because I know in snowboarding, if you're just above the void for long enough, even if you're also like way above the collision.
Yeah, well, snowboarding I think is special. I think snowboarding
Okay.
has
Yeah,
like some special
okay, right.
void plans.
Mhm.
Here.
Yeah.
Let's test this exact thing. Oh shit. I don't actually know.
I know. Okay, well, yeah. So just,
Where am I? There I am.
let's go.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Here. Okay. So, what are we testing? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably use that more often. I always use the dolphin timer, the frame counter.
Oh yeah. This one's good. Sometimes you have to like reset it and then start again.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we doing?
So it's is jumping like what I thought was fastest was jumping with like as sharp of an angle as possible so that Link is over the void.
Right.
Or yeah, exactly. And then you were saying that Link should start the jump as early as possible.
Right. Okay. So how about this? I'll start one here and see when the HUD fades relative to the starting frame of the jump.
Okay.
Okay. Jump started on 683.
Okay.
And HUD fades on 730. 683 to 730.
Okay. Did you set a save state? Okay.
No, that's fine.
Oh, you just,
What did I just say? 683, 730?
Yep.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
All right. And here we've got 1260 to 1307.
47. It's the same.
It's
right?
the same. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same.
So that means,
Okay.
yeah, it's
You were-
based
you
on
were
when
right.
you jump.
Okay, good to know.
At least for that case.
Mhm.
Anyway,
All right.
tiny things thinking about like what exactly your goal is the main point here.
Do you
I
do you
do,
reset with the console or the controller?
I reset with the manual. I know it's faster to do console, but it's farther away from me in real life, so it's just less convenient.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Let's skip the load here.
I feel like my rules in this game are just bad, like always. Like and maybe it's just because I'm just not doing the frame perfect chains and like I'm going up slopes, and so I'm just going super slow. But
Yeah, I mean it's tough to do it well here, and it is just a series of frame perfect inputs. So
okay.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I
You
put-
set for lantern. Interesting.
I did. I added it specially because I love going for super fast beginning of the run times.
Yeah.
Keeps
Okay.
me motivated.
something that at least I personally find helpful here is to just roll directly down once and then target mid roll rather than trying to use the. Oh, you didn't even use the C stick. You
Yeah.
just
you
kind of let the camera follow you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like target mid roll and with the control stick released, obviously.
Okay. So is that any slower than if you were to keep holding a direction?
No.
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
How are you going to know where the forest temple is?
Yeah.
Shut up, dude.
All right, that seemed pretty good.
I don't remember if I give myself a concussion in this one or not. No, we're good.
I don't know if it's just my capture card, but it seems like everyone else's caves is like super dark. But mine like randomly isn't. It's weird.
Yeah, I have to brighten mine. One small thing Simi would get on you about if they were on this call. You can light the webs from way farther away, like
Okay.
back here.
I can't see whatever you're just.
But you don't have your cursor.
Oh, I don't have my cursor. Hang on, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the audio. Duh. There we go. From what the fuck?
Nice.
From like here.
Did you,
I see. I see.
yeah. Did you double tap that equip? I didn't see.
I tried. So I guess there's a waiting period between when you tap it the first time and the second time, right? Like you
No,
can't just
there isn't.
double frame it, right?
You
There
can just
isn't?
immediately. Yeah.
I
You-
swear I've
you-
like tried it and it doesn't. Okay.
What's probably happening is your first tap is before you can equip at all.
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, that makes sense.
That would be
So
my
you have to
guess.
delay the first one a bit. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. That's very
by,
useful information.
By the way, this is pretty minor, but after
Oh, there.
after the first roll, I think I haven't timed this, but I think it's better to walk there just because you'll get to the top of the slope, and then the next speed will be high. The next roll will be higher speed
Okay.
instead of immediately rolling there, which is going to be a lower speed roll since you're still on the slope.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of don't really worry about the rolls on the slope. I stop rolling right here after the second roll. Is that what you were saying, or after the first?
Wait, what?
I was saying after the first one, but I'm
Oh.
not sure if after the second.
Why do you
one
why
would
do
be
you
better.
stop here?
Well, what I mean is I run momentarily to pick up speed because this is flat ground.
Ah, okay.
Um,
I don't think my understanding of rolls is. I read the whole thing on ZSR, but I think my brain is just a little too small to really grasp a lot of it.
it's something like to really. All the info on ZSR is correct, but to really internalize it and understand it, you probably have to just like
Yeah.
boot up GZ with the speed viewer
Yeah.
on and roll up a slope
Yeah.
a bunch.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
But yeah, this lighting that web was really good.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
far away.
I missed that one a lot.
Yeah. Well,
Are
Actually,
these Babas? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just wanted to see how you were approaching this. You're timing that first roll. Okay, good. That's another one you're running out. So,
Yeah.
3 frames after you
In
take
terms
control.
of so,
Go ahead.
so I guess are these Babas RNG? Just like how they come out and if they destroy you or
I
not?
think so.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay. So in terms of starting from stopped though, whenever you're entering a loading zone, it's not 3 frames forward and then roll. It's is there a frame thing for that?
It's 13, right?
13. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if you're
Or-
not DF walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not,
It's,
yeah. So basically, how
Oh,
it
go ahead.
works is you need to get up to full walking speed, which is 23, and then once you do that, you'll get a full speed roll. So if you're starting from a standstill, holding forward, just walking, it's going to take 13 frames before you get to that 23 speed
I see.
walking speed. But if are you familiar with DF walking?
I don't know the exacts on it. I've seen Doopsy did it a lot in the fucking Sand Temple, man. Whatever the hell.
Arbiter's Grounds, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Sand Peak Ruins, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it a lot there, so I'm familiar with the concept, not the ins and outs.
Yeah, basically, it's just a way of getting to that 23 speed in 9 frames instead of 13 frames.
I see.
And how you do it, there's a section on ZSR about it, but you basically target walk diagonally for 2 frames, then walk for 7 frames, and then you'll be there.
How tight is that until it becomes worse? Like I imagine there's an amount of target walking that you can do that then just kind of makes it to where you actually are slower or something.
You'd have to
think-
be doing it for quite a while. It would be like
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
probably 5
So
or 6 frames.
I should probably go for it anyways.
I think Madeline did the math, and she said, like, doing it accidentally target walking for 1 frame is definitely worse than target walking longer than 2 frames, is what I've heard.
Yeah,
that's useful
that makes
information.
sense.
Okay.
But, yeah.
But also keep in mind with all advice about speed is it's completely context dependent. Like what is actually optimal to do something. It's very often you don't want to DF walk because the spacing doesn't work out and like you end up running at the end instead of rolling all the way where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
It also just might be awkward RTA, like with the camera
Yeah.
Yeah.
in certain situations.
Makes sense.
That seemed good.
That's good.
Oh shit. Load is not quite long enough for me to skip it.
And also, I haven't messed around with this, but there are like lag reduction strats you could do here.
Yeah, I saw a discussion in the Discord. I was like, I'm not at the point where I'm starting to worry about lag reduction strats. I'm like
Fair enough.
390 attempts in and I don't have a completed run. So.
Those are some solid rolls up this slope.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are hit or miss for me, but I guess that's how it is with frame perfect rolls.
Yeah.
I've heard that walking up that slope can be faster from another runner. Is that? Do you guys ever walk up that slope at all?
Walking up this slope rather than rolling? No.
No,
Okay.
I mean I think if you brake slide perfectly, it might save time.
Yeah.
All right, I'll start doing that.
Yeah, like Tasses do a wiggle brake slide there now, but
Yeah, just do it RTA.
nice.
Good.
Every now and then I get a super fast sequence up this slope. This will
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually.
Basically, if you get one bad roll up a slope, then all the rolls after that are going to be slow. And I think it's is it Beast? Do you know if it's worth it to do like the walk 3-frame roll continuously up that slope if you lose your speed?
No, I don't know. I don't really know any particulars about that slope because it's so hard to see because the camera's panned out. I just do my best, but yeah, it is easy to tell when you have chained rolls. I kind of learned to do that for Hundo because if you chain rolls all the way, you're going too fast and the Bocos don't end up in good positions to break the cage. But
Oh, really?
yeah. Anyway. You
I've
know what? Let's
seen-
comment on your text mashing.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
no, please don't, man.
You missed a few frames there, actually.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks, Ben. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are a big help. Yeah, oh my God, my goats, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
my
By the
goats are
way,
always really poor.
this is something that's generally true for a lot of NPCs. You know how if you kind of mash A after this, you won't actually roll for a little bit?
Yeah.
There is a one-framer right as the text finishes where you can get an instant roll.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. It's just
Is
like
that
core
one
RTD
frame
or
after the
whatever.
closing of the text box, or is it like a weird?
Yeah, so it's 9 frames after you press B or A to close the text box.
Oh, 9 frames. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So kind of worth going for.
Noted. So this is I try to copy how I think I watched your thing, Beast, on how you do it, or maybe it was somebody else.
This is a point where it would really help to have audio.
True.
So do you remember for this goat, do you remember if you noticed that it hadn't moved before?
I did notice. I just didn't want to like. I don't know how to react to that. I was just like, I'll just swing by afterwards.
No, that was a pretty good recovery. I think I would have gone back to it. Well, let me find it. I might have gone back to it here.
Okay. You are closer here for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well the way you did it, though. Well, you seemed indecisive here. Turn left and then, but no, I think. Again, it would be nice to hear, but it seems like you have a pretty good idea of when to whoop. Like, do you have any questions about goats? You seemed apprehensive.
I certainly it's very rare for it to go this well, is what I'll say. Considering I usually have a couple goats that are just completely sideways. I think that's just a result of, I mean, if you look at this like general pathing and you're like, this looks fine, then I think it is whoop timing probably that's getting me and having them turn like 90 degrees. Like sometimes they'll be next to the barn doors and like facing outward, and I don't know if that's just general RNG or,
well, no,
or how that works.
It's a mixture of both, is why it's hard to say. So here on that one, I think you kind of got lucky. I think this goat very easily could have gone over here.
Okay, so I should maybe go more to the right there.
A little more to the right, I would say, to be safe.
Yeah.
That curve looked good to me. This you can probably play this a little bit closer, in my opinion. Like you technically can go like straight towards them, and sometimes it works. It's just that's very risky. Yeah. But like over here-ish is probably generally.
I try to dip in.
Yeah.
I've never ever had this goat stand still there before.
It's the radius detection that's random, and also how fast they go.
Oh, okay.
So like something that would be safe here is to kind of wait until you see all of them have reacted a little bit and then whoop, because you're not you're not getting anything out of these two going away early because you're not done with goats yet.
Yeah. I do have a general. I guess I'll let you watch the rest of this.
I've already seen it. What's the question?
Okay. Well, the question is, I occasionally have a goat that's like facing the wrong way or something, and it's really annoying. So I go after him. I try to get him to turn, and sometimes he's like stuck in turbo fucking goat mode, and he's just like going super duper quick. Whereas if like I'm like triple whooping him like the whole time, is there a way to stop them from doing that, or is that just like a okay?
I mean, well,
Yeah.
the speed they go is just RNG. You can't control that, but
really?
You kind of can anticipate it. It's like if you know the goat's going to be moving fast. Let's say you're around here where the cursor is, and the goat's like standing here facing away from the barn. Then you can kind of approach it from the side, and try to head it off, I suppose.
Right.
So that it turns away from you rather than chasing it all the way around.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough.
Do you have anything?
Yeah, I just think just in general, like B said, just waiting for the goats to point in the right direction before whooping is usually going to help you in a lot of situations.
Okay.
Nice. You know about the best line there.
Saved one frame.
That's one frame. That's funny.
Yeah.
I do 2 rolls here. I do 3 rolls here.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean that seems fine until then.
I've tried 3 rolls, like just like immediately doing it. I don't think it's best.
No, I think what you're doing is good.
Fine. Yeah.
So you actually don't want to be right up next to Bo.
Damn it, dude! I watched there was a comparison video I saw on Discord. I don't remember which one was optimal.
It's standing a little farther away and keeping the camera to the side.
Keeping the camera to the side, meaning you don't actually keep targeting him, or?
Well, no, you do target him.
Yeah, you can target and then use the C stick while holding L.
Oh, I see. Okay, noted.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that because nobody does it, but it's.
Yeah, I was like, I'll watch to see how Beast does this, and I think you just spin the camera the whole time.
Yeah,
okay, that's not very helpful.
I should do it though. Nice.
Oh, did you see if press L?
Oh, good point.
I don't know what that is. I don't press L.
Yeah, so right here before this text, you want to hold L. It's just holding. It's not a timing thing, but it makes the camera pan faster.
Yeah.
How much faster exactly depends on where you are in the ring, but it's a few frames. I can't remember, but totally free.
Nice.
Yep, looks good. And then same thing here. Just hold L again before the text.
Noted.
Got your boots.
Got the right door.
Yep.
Nice.
Don't want to go out the wrong door. Oh yeah, I see your comparison is even called Doopsie.
Yeah.
So here, this is actually a good example of a point where you want to just roll straight away. There's no point building up speed for a fast roll here because you're going to be in jump speed soon anyway. So you just kind of mash A there.
I've seen someone overwrite the first file here. Is that faster or slower? Or?
No.
It's the same speed.
It doesn't. Okay. Yeah, as long as you use all 3 files by the end, assuming you're not using memcard swapping strats, it doesn't matter. The reason that people do that is
they have to erase less files afterwards.
Yes, exactly.
So if you reset at Gorge Void, you only have 2 files to erase instead of 1, or instead of 3.
That makes sense. I was too scared to do it without knowing whether or not it would fuck up my runs.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. That was interesting pathing.
I usually go over the water there, but I've never timed it.
No, what's fastest, what's in TASes as well is, well, obviously hugging this as best you can, and then you can actually roll straight over this. It looks like you'll bonk, but you won't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's just like a direct path to the load zone.
Okay. I try to take a little bit of a right curve around that hill to the left there. I don't know if that's worth or not, but...
Oh, I see. Yeah, seems good. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Which hill?
This one.
Just that big fat one right there on the left.
Oh yeah, you can kind of cut the corner a little bit, but like yeah, it's good to go. Like a little wide path, I guess.
This is another example. Just want to roll straight away here.
Oh, true.
It's not worth
That's a
building
good
up
point.
speed.
Very true. Rolling out of those kind of text boxes. I always insta roll out of those text boxes. Is that another situation where you don't really want to worry about walking?
It's. I think walking. So there's kind of two options. I mean, other than DF walking, there's kind of two options when it comes to rolling, quickly. One of them is like basically what you did, where you rolled immediately, and then you walked 3 frames, and then you started rolling. So that's pretty fast. And the another option is just to walk 13 frames and then start rolling. And those are about the same speed. And whatever is going to be better is context.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those. Yeah, so when you're dealing with a situation like this where your camera is weird immediately after the text, rolling first is probably the better option because you might accidentally run the wrong direction. So I think your instinct is fine for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very friendly with the wall. Nice rupee. I'm not going to watch this.
I appreciate you giving it about half the runtime, though.
Okay, I just wanted to check that you're pressing B there. You are.
I think the timer starts when the chain is pulled taut. So you want to dash there immediately.
Oh no, that's gonna fuck up my timing.
Yeah.
No.
That's more important than box break, though. Box break saves like 2 frames.
Sad.
You got it though.
Yep.
Sick.
Yeah, I have a fucking consistent timing method that's gonna ruin everything. My 2 frames, dude.
No.
Oh no.
Never mind. I'm done talking.
Oh, didn't get the quick spin. Why didn't you reset?
Dude, I get that quick spin so often. It's actually my most proud achievement.
Nice. Went a little bit farther towards the center than you needed to, but didn't
Yeah,
want to
I get Wolflink doing some slide in action around that. Do you ever get that?
sliding action.
Yeah, I wish it was, I had an example. I definitely have other videos where it happens. It happens to me all the time where I drop from the chain and I'm holding straight, but he moves to the right, like even though he's running straight.
Oh, like he takes like a curved path to correct his direction.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just how like Wolflink turning around works. Like if you're gonna be holding a direction that Wolflink's not facing, he kind of like goes in a curved path to turn around.
To the right though? Why would he go to the right if he's turning to the? It's so
well,
weird.
he's turning to the right there, right?
Well, yeah, that's true. I'll find a video. We can just
Okay.
continue. I'm gonna find something on it.
I do know what you mean. Like when he turns like the wrong way sometimes. Like sometimes he does it. I think the direction he turns is just the shortest path to turn around.
So it looks like you do, but do you know about the short cutscene drop there?
Hold on, let me get my thing up so I'm not paying attention. Let me see.
Dropping off here.
I know about dropping off. I don't know about I heard something about it during maybe the task or something like that. I think I heard somebody talking about it in the Discord. I don't remember it though.
It kind of basically looks like you're going for it, so you don't need to change anything. But when you drop off the right side here, if you get the positioning just right, which nobody can do consistently, the cutscene will start right as you start dropping instead of after you finish dropping. It saves like half a second.
What do I do with my controller there? Is it positional or is it like how you're facing?
I'm
like,
pretty sure it's just position. I think basically the idea is that it starts when Wolflink is grounded and there's some collision there he can kind of land on the way down.
Oh, I see.
But it's really precise. Yeah. Like it's not that uncommon to get it if you know about it and are going for it, but it's like nobody is consistent with it as far as I know.
Yeah, I kind of just like hug the right wall and then I flick up right. And then I let go so that I don't get a jump.
Yeah.
Like into the cutscene. And I sent a video if you want to see it, but yeah.
Yeah, I saw the video. It looks like you go to the upright on the control stick. Not sure if that has anything to do with it, but
One thing, you're doing a pretty good job here of letting the camera follow you, but it's like before I started speedrunning this game, I barely used the C stick at all. It was pretty unnatural for me to start using it, but it's very, very helpful because like you can see here, if you watch Link's exact path along this platform, you're going like way out here and then back to the line.
Yeah.
To let the camera follow you. And if you get used to using the C stick there, you can basically snap it behind you a lot earlier so you can take a better path.
Right. Yeah, the problem with that is I have to do like claw grip, and I can't. I'm bad at timing the A presses with claw grip.
You kind of, at least the way I do it, I like press A to start a dash, then hold the C stick, and then move back to A when I need to.
Okay.
Which is like 2 whole seconds late. Well, it's 59 frames, not 60, but.
Can you go back a little bit?
Yeah, sorry.
A little before. Yeah, right here. Right here, I usually, instead of walking into the. Well, I mean, I don't actually know if that's even slower. I mean, it's definitely just a better line to pretty much jump off immediately. I usually turn around and then, or turn to the right and then do a dash cancel.
Yeah, or some people side hop.
Yeah.
So you mean I should be sharper there? I should go around the cage door sharper there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're trying to go this way and you're going this way.
Yeah. I see. Okay. I'm sorry. I found an example of the thing that I was talking about. Not that it's super duper important or anything. Okay. I don't know if this is going to mess up the recording. I can screen share. Is that going to mess things up if I do that? I can send like a GIF of it in the
nice
in
landing
the
on the
Discord
squeeble.
chat.
Why don't we just worry about that like separately?
Yeah, we'll worry about it. Yeah, we'll worry about it
later. Very nice squeebles here.
Mm.
There are some particulars about how I've ended up approaching sewers, but like I honestly don't think it matters very much. As long as you're basically able to dash all the time, using dash cancels well like that, you're pretty much fine.
Okay.
In my opinion. Good B attack into the cutscene.
I have had things where I miss the chains, but that hasn't happened in a long time. It happened when I was first running.
You jump attack for them and he just whiffs.
Yeah, he just whiffs.
Yeah, you're just too close. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Do you know about Midna TD here?
Yeah, I think I go for it and I just miss it.
Oh, okay.
I've gotten better at it since this though.
Oh yeah, I see the L press now. You have to make sure you have the wallet. Here, there's that awkward period where you can't dash after the cutscene. If you skip it right away, you can dash cancel into the cutscene trigger, like straight from here. He'll kind of land in it if you dash cancel, and then you skip, and then you have a dash right away.
Oh, okay, cool.
Definitely good to play around with that outside of a run, though, because that changes how your dashes line up leading up to the text skip.
Okay.
So, yeah. Nice.
That's good.
By the way, this might be interesting to both of you. It just occurred to me the other day to look at this text skip with the GZ trigger viewer. It's so helpful.
Yeah, I saw Spicy posted something about that somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen it. Mm-hmm. It's like a rotated like rectangular prism, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, really?
Like, pretty much everything is.
Because I thought it had to do with the rock falling, but it has nothing to do with that. It's just like a physical trigger.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you can sometimes get all the rocks to fall and it still doesn't work.
By the way, it looks like you might already know about this, but for all the ropes, you don't actually have to like go towards them. If you take like a really good really good lines on the spiral staircase, you'll always just end up walking on the ropes.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you just hug the inner circle as best you can.
Noted.
Good calling Midna from far away too.
By the way, that looked fine, but it is like almost exactly the same speed to just walk around the rubble.
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I do get that slower than that because I'll jump attack onto it and it'll not be like the correct positioning. Okay.
Yeah, it's just more consistent for me, so I started doing it.
It's a good text skip.
Good job delaying your dash. You didn't bonk there too.
Yep.
I don't know if I do that on purpose.
You can dash cancel into this cutscene to just get a
Yeah.
little extra.
Oh, is that
movement in.
faster than just A? Okay.
Well, it's not so
Yeah.
much that it's faster; it just gets you farther while the
Further,
cutscene
yeah.
is starting.
Okay.
Well, obviously faster overall, but not higher speed is what I mean. So what happened there? Okay, so you went a little bit too far right, so your dash wasn't close enough to the edge, so you didn't get a dash cancel, and now you're hobbling along.
Okay.
Yeah,
didn't
if
know
I ever
that
end
that
up
was a
too
thing.
far right there, I just walk a little bit so that I could get a dash cancel.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I knew that dashing off a ledge gives you dash cancel.
It
Honestly.
does.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anything that interrupts a dash within
Okay.
9 frames, 10 frames.
That's why B does it. Okay, that makes complete sense.
Yeah,
Actually.
bonking
Okay.
works too. It's
Cool.
just not useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely, like, I would. I have more comments about that, but basically the whole choreography was kind of dictated by your dashes, and those weren't what you intended.
Okay.
So I don't know
Okay.
how useful it would be to go through the whole thing.
Okay. I might get clobbered here. I don't remember. Never
Not
fun.
today.
I haven't actually tested this, but it seems like you mostly did that. But I feel like the further left I am, like hugging the wall for that entrance to the load zone, the less chance. Like the cards almost never get me there when I do that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Lots of good cutscene skipping going on. Oh, some extra cutscene skipping. And you're going like back left here, but you turn right. It's like you just made a slightly
yeah,
inefficient
it's
path
the-
there.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So I should go back.
Also-
Okay. I thought it
Also,
was
that
directed
this trigger is shaped like an oval, so if closer to the wall, it's further.
down.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I guess it is a better line to just hug the wall there.
Yeah. I never really thought about the shape.
Hmm.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so you want to just get kind of in front of him. If as soon as you saw him turn away. Well, one option, you could have bonked on something over here. Sometimes that helps, but
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
if you just run
interesting.
like
Okay.
ideally straight towards him, so he notices you but isn't quite close enough to attack immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
for the bonking, if you just bonk a wall, he'll notice you, but then like become blind for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then he'll just like
You have to
start
run up
looking
to
for
him.
you. So I think what you have to do is the bonk itself has to be really close to him.
I see.
So I think in that situation, you could have actually bonked on there's a rock on the ground. If you bonked on that rock, he would have noticed you
The one right
without
next
like
to him.
stopping. Yes.
Oh.
And you don't once you get that rupee, you don't have to wait for him. You can just go directly to the spot. He's
Okay.
not far enough away.
Yeah.
With how you did it, at least.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I mean, my only note is that you could have gone on the previous swing, but like
Yeah.
That's-
I figured, yeah.
everybody
That's
misses
okay.
swings
I
sometimes.
just didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, a successful Hugo is a lot better
Dude,
than
I feel like I honestly, and it's probably just because I don't have to be picky with how fast I do it because I don't even have a completed run yet. But I have way more trouble with EMS than I do Hugo. Like I feel like, and again, I think it's just because I can just kind of spend as long as I want getting him into an optimal position, right? But with EMS, I'm just at mercy of the trick. But EMS.
Yeah,
is really
I've heard a lot of new players say that, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think I struggled with them about the same amount when I was starting. Here's another place you can do a dash cancel into this cutscene trigger.
Oh, okay.
So on this fourth dash, just dash cancel, skip the cutscene, and then you can dash again right away.
yeah.
that's true.
And
Yeah,
this is
that's
just
really
a
good.
general
Yeah.
thing. Also, because of also relevant to the dash cancel, is that in cutscenes like this, they stop Link's position if he's on the ground, but if he's like in a jump attack or something, or in a B attack, then I guess I haven't verified that. Well, okay, I guess it doesn't matter for this one. but I guess it might be relevant for other ones where his movement isn't stopped if he's in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true for this one.
Oh, it is true. Well,
It's
isn't it
true that he
teleport
keeps
you?
moving if he's in the air.
Oh, okay, but it doesn't matter for this one, right? Because like it teleports him.
Oh, sorry. I
assume
thought
for
you were
the
talking about
second
for the
cutscene,
cutscene,
yeah.
the skippable cutscene.
Yeah.
The skippable cutscene doesn't.
Oh, oh
teleport,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm stupid. Yeah, because you have to dash forward after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying did apply.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. Got the one hit stun.
I think you can like technically you can like quick spin there and it's faster, but I haven't messed with it.
I'm not. My quick spin, dude. I'm so bad at quick
Yeah,
spinning in
I-
this game.
Fair enough.
I don't even want to mess with it.
I think some people be attacking to that trigger too. I don't
Yeah.
remember if I do
Man,
that.
These B attacks, man.
Can definitely make your path a little straighter there.
Okay.
You gonna get hit? No, not quite.
Can you get hit there?
Yeah.
You
I don't
can.
think I've ever gotten hit there.
This is another one. Like it's hard to use the camera here. You know, targeting is going to cost you time. Using the C stick is awkward. But it's good to just be aware of where you're going. Like you're on the left side of this tunnel, you end up going on the very right side into the load zone, just because of the camera orientation.
Yeah.
Wait, can you go back for a little bit? I just want to see something. For that dash. You can actually hold up right there and hold. It will still
Oh.
count. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these one framers, like out of the midna text there, that's the same thing as rolling away from Fado at Goats.
Oh, the 9th frame.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So if you get that,
Oh, do you time those?
Some
if
people
you
do.
if you
Okay.
time that's it's the timing is what 9 frames after midna stops. Is that how that would work?
It's
Or after
9
the camera
Sure.
stops panning?
After the
camera stops
input for the
animating, right?
last text box.
Yeah, it's still from the text.
It's from the text.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
you
you press A to close the last text box, and then 9 frames later is when you have that one frame of control.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm losing my mind. Okay.
I personally don't time those. What works best for me is I try to get, instead of mashing as fast as I can, I try to get into like a really consistent rhythm.
same.
That's smart.
Yeah. And then once I find one that works for me, I just use that for all of them, and it's applicable to all of them.
Here, I can actually just show you.
Oh yeah.
All right. So 1, 2. I'm not sure it's actually advancing a frame on all of these, so I'm not going to count. But you'll see the A button up here says jump, or well, yeah, this there.
Yeah.
You have jump on A for the one frame.
Whoa, really?
Yep.
Mhm.
Wait, you can. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That's why you don't fucking. That's why you don't have it for these other ones, right? Because there's no text box,
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
except for the one in I guess Store's domain because that one's weird. But
Yeah.
Right.
okay,
I wonder
see.
if
That
anyone's
makes a
ever
lot.
looked into
Okay.
why that one is different. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
Nice.
Is this a flat loading zone or is this diagonal and going to the left is faster here? 'Cause it feels diagonally.
I don't know.
Well,
I guess I'm right here, so I could check real quick.
yeah.
It's not a huge. That's not a. I don't want to take your time, but
Well,
Oh, no,
I
it's
think it is a straight line. Well, I don't know. We'll know soon.
that one's giving me diagonal vibes, and I don't really know why.
Well, hopefully this will count as a load zone. I know some of them. Okay.
Oh, it's flat as fuck.
It's pretty flat, yeah. So you're coming.
Pretty flat.
You were coming from what, like? Oh, like over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you could just kind of.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm not showing. There we go.
Oh, it's okay.
Can
Yeah.
you show that one more time?
I guess. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. So you land about like right here. I think the camera is the camera facing like this way in game. Well, no,
I think
like
it's just
this way.
straight. Pretty
Okay.
straight.
Yeah, and then just just this line. You kind of curved it to the right. Well, I guess I curved it a little too much there, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you B attack or did you jump attack there?
I A attack. I jump attack.
I think a B attack will get you a little bit further.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never really thought about it for that one. I think I do. I jump attack there, dude. I don't know. I haven't played this game in months.
Is that real?
I mean, I've played. I haven't speedrun in
Oh, damn.
a little bit.
Yeah.
How?
So
How did
this one
happen?
didn't work because Jamal wasn't actually like flush with the wall. So that makes it
Oh,
that's just
really?
gonna make the trick a lot harder.
He took
Why
too
was
long
that?
to come over. What happened here? Oh, I see. So you didn't go quite far enough, I guess. He doesn't start following you right away. He should start following
Yeah, this
you right
this
away.
happens. This happens very infrequently, and yeah, he does end up farther away from the wall. I'm not sure why it happens, to be completely honest with you.
I
Maybe
think
it has to do with like B attacking him at a certain time or something. I don't know.
No, I think you just had to be attack him from a little farther forward. I think
okay.
it's just that you dashed too far away from him. He was kind of not in,
Oh,
like you
okay.
weren't in his aggro range anymore.
I see.
Other than him being too far away, that angle looked good. Like everything looked fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
I think if you know that he's gonna do that, then what you can do is you can just like sit a little further away so that he has to walk a little bit further, and then he's gonna be
Okay.
since he has to walk further, he's gonna be closer to the wall.
And that was too sharp of an angle.
I think the angle was fine. I think you were both just standing a little too far this way.
Oh, that would check out. I did stand farther that way. That's true.
Oh, but some
You're
people will
saying I
try to
got
do is
3
jump
times
attack
that.
into the like getting stunned
Oh,
animation as
true.
well.
That's smart.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, ideally, you don't have to do that. Yes, this is a little right. So this is a little bit far. How do I say this? Towards Jamal, but it worked because you got that kind of more severe angle.
Oh,
So
wow.
there
So
are a bunch of
so I
different
should be
ways to
lining
do
up,
this.
So I should be lining up farther away from the entrance, is what you're saying?
I mean, it worked. So like, it's
Yeah.
tough to give advice on EMS because everybody does it differently. To the point where like I can watch someone else, do someone else who is like really good at EMS do it and think like there's no way that's gonna work.
Yeah,
Right,
it
yeah,
works.
And then
That's what I feel like.
I
Hugo,
think
too.
I think I generally try to just copy what you guys do. That one felt weird to me, or that one looked unusual when I did it. I remember thinking, "Damn, I can't believe that didn't bonk." Like it felt like a very steep angle to me.
yeah.
But if generally the way to or the way that you guys do it is farther away from the entrance, then I can start lining up that way.
Yeah, just a hair farther away, really.
Okay.
By the way, just for the sake of being thorough, do you know about fast EMS?
No. Wait, is that the
Like-
one where you do it from the left on
Yeah.
on the part
Yeah.
where I
Just
hit
do
him?
it from the left.
With a B attack? That's more precise, I assume, right?
Honestly, not like it seems like it would be. I think it's a little bit more precise with the angle, but it's a lot less precise. Or not, maybe not a lot, but it's less precise with the position. So like
What
more
does anyone
Jamal
do?
positions on the wall are gonna work. But yeah, and if he's too far over the wall, what you can do is you can like spin him there and get him closer.
Wait,
And
what's
then even
why,
with
why
the spin, it still saves time.
is fat? Wait, why doesn't anyone do it then?
I do it.
Some people do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It-
Oopsie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
kind
just-
of a fringe thing just because I don't know, it just wasn't part of the meta for a long time.
I was about to say, I imagine people who are like fucking 85% consistent on EMS don't want to switch to being 25%.
Yeah,
consistent
exactly.
fun.
Yeah, it's just another thing to learn. Although, yeah, I do think people have conceptualization that's harder than it actually is. But
Mhm.
yeah.
I'll fuck around with it. I think. I'll look. I assume is it on ZSR or is it like somewhere in the Discord?
Yeah, actually,
Uh,
I just added Simi's
did
videos
you
about
add
it 2 days ago.
Oh,
Oh, sick.
nice.
Not gonna comment on your howling.
Fine.
Sorry if that was
Yeah.
like the most beautiful howling in the world.
It's good howling, man. I don't know what to say.
Wait. Actually, I do want to see something. This
In the
is kind of
howling?
pedantic. Yeah. Actually, just at the very end of it.
Yeah, I do go up. I do.
Okay.
I'm a Chad.
Okay. Well, no, I was just gonna make sure you were spamming plus like before you
Oh,
actually
never mind.
finished,
Plus,
which you were.
I've never heard of that button.
Oh yeah.
Got
Wait.
him.
Start. Oops.
Wait, it would be
It's
minus
not even
anyway.
plus. Yeah, it's not even
Plus four.
plus on Wii.
Do you know about the quick climb here?
I've tried to go for it. It just never fucking works.
Okay, yeah. But
I'm
some
bad at it, I
people
guess.
have a lot of trouble with that one, or
That
rather,
one's awkward.
people tend to have more trouble with that one than others.
When you do quick climbs, I guess I'll just ask though. Like when you do quick climbs, is the idea that you? Oh, I don't know how I'm even gonna fucking word these words out of my mouth.
The idea is that you
Do you
climb
hold-
in a place where
Wow.
Link will be clipped into the wall when he tries to climb, and it'll just push him out.
So is the problem with what we're looking at right now that I'm too far to the right physically, or
Yes.
I'm holding too? Okay. So are you holding directly up, but you're positioned more to the left, or are you trying to hold
Yes.
into
No,
the cliff?
You can just hold directly into the
Oh,
or
okay.
into the direction you're climbing.
Yeah, all
Oh,
that
wow,
matters
okay.
is where
Gotcha.
you climb. The direction you hold during the climb
Oh.
doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Okay.
Yeah, so if you go back 5 seconds, I just the way I approach it as I don't even use the C stick at all. I just kind of go in this direction, and then once I'm pretty close to it, I just hold directly up left,
Yeah.
and then
Oh wow.
that usually works, but not always.
It's also like this is probably the least worthwhile one to go for of all the quick climbs, just because
Yeah.
a pretty common fail case is climbing all the way up and then falling,
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
like just automatically.
Also, this is like super minor, but if you go back a little bit, if you hold like slightly more left on the stick, Wolf Link will turn around the other way. As you can see, you turned around like
Oh,
counterclockwise.
Yeah. Is A and then target B attack the correct sequence of inputs there for Skull Kid?
Oh, like the dash cancel.
Yeah.
I think that was fine. Yeah. Well,
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how to attack this motherfucker. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I
think it's
kind
fine.
of just mix it up.
yeah, that was good.
Okay.
I think if you don't have a dash there, then you would just walk a little bit and then be attacked.
Okay.
But you did, so what you did was fine.
Do you
Definitely.
default to B attacks on Skull Kid, or does it depend on which part you're at?
I think I do all B's. For the
I think
chase.
I do some weird shit right here. I can never get this to go smooth. But I'll be honest, I'm
Which
just
part?
too lazy to look at this part right here. I do like
Okay.
a dash here, and then I don't have a dash here, so I just like kind of walk forward.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fine. That's what I do.
Okay.
yeah. You'll never have a dash here, and it's funny. This is exactly how I do it too. I time an A press as though I have a dash, and that helps me to time the B press. Because like,
Oh, that's interesting.
See, I wish I could say that was like a 700. That's just.
no, I
don't
mean
know
it
if
was
I have a
born
dash
of
'cause I don't
exactly.
understand dashes.
It was born of exactly what you're doing though. Like I didn't know what I was
I
doing
see,
when
I
I was
see.
starting out, and I just kept it because it works.
That
But
makes sense.
you know, you want to land where you land when you've attacked Skull Kid determines
gonna be.
where you start off when you start
Your
the next section.
camera, and you can. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, and you just want to get the dash jump off of this to clear the water, right? So it
Yeah.
helps to be in a
You're-
consistent position.
Your camera, is that
Nice.
just always facing Skull Kid, like where he ran away from? If you're targeting him whenever you hit him, is that how that works?
That's a good question. I don't know exactly how it works.
Mm.
Okay.
I think it is always the same angle though. Yeah, I think it kind of.
Yeah, I don't think I ever get a different camera there.
Yeah.
But wait, why did he bunk there? Did you see?
Because I'm fucking bad, man. No, it's because
Just- I'm trying to-
I held the wrong angle there. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
okay.
occasionally more to the right because I don't do a consistent thing there. I guess.
I see.
Like
Yeah,
sometimes I'll be
they're-
attacking, but I'm standing more further right.
It doesn't really matter what you do there as long as it's consistent, so that you can get the jump after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is something I struggle with a little bit, 390 attempts.
I think what I remember what I was saying before about dashing, then using the C stick, and then moving your thumb back to A when you
Mhm.
need to. I think at least for me that helps a lot in these kind of winding passages.
Okay.
Okay, looks like you got the thing.
Oh no. I think something dumb happens here. Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow, you where? How did you get over there?
Oh, because I think he attacked Skull Kid like on the other side.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I usually go to the is it left on left on GameCube.
Yeah.
Skull Kid there.
But
I
should
kinda
go to
go
the left
right and then-
attack him there.
Sorry, what?
Should I attack him from the left there?
Well, I
Well, no, still from the right, but like
Towards the
like
But attack
where
him towards the left.
yeah.
yeah.
I see.
Boink.
I never get him. Are these all target A attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Wait,
determines the distance that you go with these A attacks? I think I'll probably have a better example on one of the later hits, but like I always struggle to make it to him. Is that just should I be holding forward? Or
It's because the
dashing before
puppet's
I do it,
there.
or-
There, I think the one he
Or
drops
it
four
happens to me
puppets.
whenever it doesn't happen with the
You
puppet.
you
I'll
got
have a
unlucky
better-
there because
I'll have a better example afterwards. Usually the puppet's not there, and I just I land
Well-
right in front of him, and then I have to attack him again.
well, do you know why the puppet was there?
No, I thought I was just
Whoa.
slow.
No, it's the first four. The order he drops them in are RNG. So
Oh,
the
I
first
see.
one was in front of you. You just got
Oh,
lucky.
I see. Also, yeah, I know I'm supposed to hit not 4 of these.
I mean, hitting 4 of them is fine. Just try to reduce the hit stun.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's better if you hit more, right? One hit stun.
And get 1 hit stun, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, is it? Does he
because
call them faster the more you kill?
No, when he blows his horn again depends not on when you kill the puppet, but when it explodes after it's been killed. And the length of time it takes for it to explode after it's been killed is random. So if you kill more of them, then you have a greater chance of getting a fast one.
Oh,
explode.
that's
Yeah.
so fucking big brain. That's crazy.
and then like in an actual RTA setting, it's not going to be realistic that you hit all 5 and get 1 hit stun.
Yeah.
I usually just try to like do a B attack and kill 2.
Yeah.
And,
do they die? Do they die in one hit to a
A-
target B attack and a target A attack?
A dashing B attack,
Yeah.
yes.
Dashing and
Dashing
targeted
B
B
attack,
attack.
Got it. Gotcha.
Which is weird because it looks really similar to a non-dashing,
Yeah.
attack. But it does different damage.
I should have been a little closer here.
Yeah.
My timing was bad. I think maybe I landed in front of him there, actually.
No,
That might have been an example.
you hit.
Oh, okay.
That was 1.
You can, if you go back a little bit, you can climb over that lip on the right. It looks like
Okay.
you can't. You can just dash through it.
Yeah, and you want to aim to the right side of the load zone. It's the closest.
Oh, okay.
Tiny thing.
You have to make sure that you get all 12 senses.
I missed them, dude. I missed like fucking
I'm-
8
I'm-
of them
I'm
on
not
this
watching
one or
this.
9. I missed so many.
Alright, will you go for the extra dash here?
Nope.
No.
Hell no, dude.
Fair
I gotta make
enough.
sure I get my split, which I missed.
So if you're not going for the extra dash, it's actually better to space out the other dashes a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
You don't. So in some areas, you may already know this, where Wolf Link moves really fast. It's like Lake Hylia, for instance, Orden Village. There's a long period after when you can re-dash when you're still at max speed. There's no point in dashing yet, really. For low speed areas like this, that's not true, but there is still a very short period where you don't need to dash. I don't know exactly how many frames, but basically, if you try to not dash as soon as possible on these 4 dashes, then you'll get... I think you can actually get all the way to the Master Sword at dash speed with only 4.
Okay. Interesting.
Master Sword cutscene was perfect.
Yep, that was
Thanks.
world record
Practice that on the
Master
rest.
Sword cutscene. Number one thing here is to not go do forest escape.
I've done that.
True. Do you do an extra dash there before you dig? Out of curiosity, if you know.
I play by
Do you
ear.
space?
or
Okay.
by feel.
Yeah. I kind of judge where I am when I do this dash.
Okay.
All right, so probably same thing here. Looks like you run over to the right. Yeah.
By the way, just say it. There is a gate clip you can do there, but nobody does it because it sucks.
I think I saw it in TAS.
Yeah, it saves like for a human, it saves a maximum of about 1 second, and it's like the gate clip at the beginning, so it's not worth it.
Yeah, it sounds lame.
Well, it's more like the gate clip to lanayru.
Do you know about C-up transforming?
Oh, I do. Oh shit. Oh, is Midden on my back there?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
in Twilight's Min is on your back.
I see.
So I actually don't see up transform specifically here. I've never tested this, but someone told me at some point.
Laggier.
Yeah, someone told me at some point if
Oh,
you're looking at the mist, it's laggier. It doesn't even, so it doesn't save time. I don't really know, but regardless, like even if you are not see up transforming here, you can just hold L out of the transformation while you're mashing lantern, so that you can see where you're going on this
That's
first
so
roll.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good point. I played Majora's Mask like
Yep.
fucking 9 years ago, but that I used to always do that kind of shit. But like in this game, the camera gets so funky and I don't understand it enough to like be comfortable enough. That's something I gotta work on for sure.
Well, you can't do that in Majora's Mask. If you hold target out of something, then it doesn't do anything. You have to press it while you have control. But here, if you hold
You're saying buffer target out of that cutscene?
yeah, just
Like
Yeah.
okay.
hold it
you
while
just
you're
hold it.
transforming.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
No,
I
didn't
I'm
know.
holding L here and I'm spamming X.
Yeah,
Wow,
And then-
okay.
Then I'll see.
That's
The camera's just straightforward. Yeah.
and then it looks like you're not going for an auto roll. Or
No, you did.
did you get an auto roll?
That was.
What is an auto? Oh, is
Yeah.
that when you hold A right before you land?
Oh yeah, you did get an auto roll. So
Yeah.
it's not it's you don't have to hold A. You can press or hold A starting around the apex of Link's jump. If you press A at any point before that, you cannot get an auto roll. Well, unless you're like really high up. But in a situation like this, you can.
Yeah, so I just conceptualized it as press A after the apex is what I do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is what you did.
I didn't know
So,
that.
Yeah,
I didn't do it on purpose, but that's useful. Thank you.
You ended up pressing A right before you reached the ground, so it worked.
Yeah, and if your rolls are good and if you swing the first lantern at the edge, you can actually skip one of those lantern swings, like the last one.
Yeah.
Fuck no, man. I don't know if I'm ever risking that.
I didn't go for that for a long time until I think it was Simi pointed out that you can see where you're going, like this black ring of smoke. That's the radius of where you can go without voiding out.
Oh.
So you can kind of.
Shit. That's sick.
Yep.
So I could have gone there, right? Maybe.
I'm not sure. It's one of those
No.
things where you have to practice it, and then if you just want to do it the exact same way every time, because it is mysterious sometimes, or it seems mysterious, but that's
Right.
it is cut and dry like that. It is
Yeah.
just that ring.
It's also like once you get a hang of it, it's not nearly as risky as it sounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, was this your theory about running up this slope in action?
No, this was something I just in practice I'm always super slow rolling up that, so I just thought it was faster to walk it, but
Yeah. Can you go back? This is like super minor, but what some people do is since the Titus line is to the left, but you might accidentally read the sign. You need to pull sword at some point anyways, so they kind of roll there,
Roll
and then
sword
once they read
during
the
it.
sign, they pull sword,
I see.
and then they keep rolling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
makes
call.
sense.
Looks like you're gonna light the shadow beasts on fire.
I tried to do a fucking roll stab.
Yeah, no, that would have been good. Like you can roll stab into the cutscene for one, and then yeah, since you
Yeah.
knew you were pretty close to him, you could have roll stabbed and
Yeah.
would have been good.
I reacted
Yeah,
late.
the B input just has to be during the roll at some point.
Yeah, I reacted late.
Oh, did he
Diff.
did he do the like the fast charge? Do you know about that?
Yeah, it's when you hold B while you're running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice.
I don't know the details about it. I just kind of
No,
figured it out.
that's it. That's all the details about
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, good job knowing that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Um, this is. Did anyone know like has anyone timed whether like putting away lantern here is fast? Because lantern does add more lag.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't
feel
think
like
the
it's probably
person whose
not.
run I referenced didn't do it.
You can roll stab
I
into
did
that
do
cutscene.
I did do a stab.
Oh, did
there.
you?
You can't hear it though.
Yeah.
That's why I
yeah.
waited. I don't know if waiting to roll there is worth getting the roll stab. Probably not, actually.
Well, I think it is.
I think
honestly.
it is
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Noted.
Nice. Doing set a plus. Is that gonna work?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Says
I mean, it was the right
person
frame, but
who's
it
run this
looked
game
too
for
far
a
right.
fraction of the time. Oh, is
Oh,
that
yeah,
a
so-
bad visual cue? Maybe that's just the visual cue I use.
Yep. Nice.
If you do a running slash here, then you can do the next attack faster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This part is really messy for me. I don't know how to do this optimally. I do that,
Oh, that's cool.
which is like,
That is kind of cool, yeah.
thanks, guys. I thought I was doing that awfully.
How?
Well, because I don't know how to get my sword out
I get-
quickly.
Well, you just don't target, and then he won't do a slash.
Oh my god, my brain.
So you just let go of target, pull
Yeah, you're
sword,
right. That's so
then go over to the cage.
Yeah.
Also, if you've ever had this situation where the Boko doesn't notice you, have you ever had that happen?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
I think I always.
Well,
TKO
then what you're doing
him.
is good then.
Okay. I'll try the not targeting. That's so crazy how my brain just doesn't even think of that kind of thing. This game,
Well,
dude.
I think all the previous Zelda games make you slash if you press B.
I know, dude. And here's a tragedy
Skipping the
unfolding in real
spider.
time.
No.
Yeah. It would have been crazy to keep going for that. Just like hesitate in place after Nancy turned. but-
This is another one of those things that I just don't have enough of an understanding of. My understanding is that if he's all the way on the left side and you go to the right side, then he won't notice you as you're crawling up, but that's as far as it goes, and I think that's probably not even fucking correct.
Well, not exactly the way you said it. Like, obviously, Nancy can notice you from there. It just depends on where it's looking.
Yeah, I think it has like a little bit more than 180 degrees. It's like a cone, like where it can. It's a
Yeah.
field of view.
So if he
where it can
so if he
detect you.
didn't keep turning there, if he just like stopped turning and he's facing directly to the left, that would have been fine then. So if he
yes.
stops
Yeah.
like right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is a proximity check, but it's like super small. I think.
Yeah.
Like the main
Yeah.
thing is just this vision.
Yeah,
Okay.
so one thing I look at is where Nancy is in the like animation of turning and stuff. So like right here, Nancy has just turned away and has just finished turning. So that means that by the time you've climbed like once or twice, Nancy will probably be turning again and will probably be turning to face you because she's already facing away. There can't be a better angle. So
That's very true.
I wouldn't have gone for that. I tend to go for it more when Nancy is facing where I'm going to be climbing, because if she turns again, she'll turn away.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is there a like is there a like a situation where maybe they're too low, and you're like they're too close to me? They're gonna like proximity me, or is that not how big their proximity is?
I think so.
I think you can. But,
Yeah,
like, you have to be really close. So it's not
Okay.
going to be a concern most of the time.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh, here, if you do want to add DF walking into your repertoire, here is a really good place to do it. If you, assuming you've killed both spiders, because otherwise you'll target them. DF walk and then 2 rolls is perfect to get to the door
Yeah.
Okay.
from that climb. people usually do a side hop. It's a little bit faster to get over that last torch.
Okay.
And then for this Midna text, if you roll, there's a one framer before Midna pops up. If you roll down towards the door, not the direction you want to go, but down, then you'll save 5 frames on Midna popping out.
Wow, really? That laggy?
Yeah.
It's
Not lag.
Yeah, it's camera panning.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
so
unintuitive.
Yeah, Minna just pops out faster if you are facing the other way, which you can do with a
Wow.
1 frame roll.
Noted.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend running a little bit on these stairs if you feel like you're going slowly, because the stairs themselves are sloped. It's just kind of hard to maintain speed here.
I ultra just missed a roll, but thank you for the
right,
information.
okay.
Yeah,
I
and
appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
There's also another spot where you can just like target. You can just roll once and then target, and go to neutral during the
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
direct your
true.
facing angle.
rather than
I'm
letting
guessing
the
this
camera
is just
falling.
RNG.
Yeah, that's just RNG. You can, however, roll between the bonk and this cutscene starting. Like, you can mash out a roll there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes
Get
sense.
closer to
Oh, did the jump attack miss?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, misses.
Yeah,
fun.
good awareness.
Yeah.
Easier when you have sound.
Nice. The best kind of
Gold,
gold,
by the
kind
way,
where you
gold
lose time.
with- gold,
Nice.
gold with the fucking having to kill the spider. Shows
Yeah.
you how that segment usually goes.
Oh, here's another place where there's no point building up speed. Just mash a roll
True.
down.
Yeah.
Also, this
Yeah.
is a good place to do your Rangan boots.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Is
Yeah,
there-
some people
Is that
like
because
to.
it's not laggy, or is that just it's a convenient place where you're not thinking?
Well,
of anything else?
I mean, you're about to warp, so you're about to be wolf. But right here, which you can't equip, so you're still human here. People like to do it here because they do a roll, and then they open the
You're
item
doing
wheel
it
during.
roll.
Yeah, so like once you, like if it wasn't in a roll, then the concern would be, oh, I need to be at full speed as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
that's true. That's a good
But if
point.
you're already in a roll, then yeah.
yeah, same reason that people do the save after Bo's house midair.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't technically... Actually, no, it does technically matter here, because, like, there's a delay between the boomerang text and being able to pull the item wheel and being able to pause after pulling the item wheel. So you don't want to do it there.
Mhm.
And then once you get out, there's a delay before being able to pull the item wheel once you exit the forest temple. This is the only place you can do it where there's no delay. Unless you do it right when you get to Fair and Escape. That works too. That's a little bit awkward.
No spoilers, man. I do it then.
Yeah. I mean,
I do.
That's
but
the second
I don't
best
think
place.
it's good. I think it's maybe the second best play. I definitely. It's probably a little slower the way I do
Oh,
it. I think I'm just.
Didn't Cordy time it to be faster to turn around here to call midnight?
I don't know. Maybe. I'll show you. Do you see like the spreadsheet though, Brewski?
Did you link something?
No, I didn't. But I think I'll find it for you. Madeline wrote down all of the timings that she could find.
It should be on ZSR general tips.
Oh yeah, it's in there.
I'll have to check that out for sure. Oh God. You're gonna see a Fiesta, by the way.
This is the hardest trick in the run.
Yeah.
No, I
I like how Jaquade put it.
actually.
This is the hardest easy trick, like this and put one skip.
Yeah, something like that. I
Honestly-
definitely find it easier to position without targeting. It's like
Same.
targeting. If you're holding target, if you move the control stick even a little bit, it's very jerky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, noted.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah. This is.
Oh,
No, yeah.
sword?
Is that
Oh,
Listen,
what even happened there?
I jump slashed early. I think
The camera did something weird.
I
Mm.
did.
Okay, let's look at your position. Yeah, here. Let me try to demonstrate this. Just the way I approach it. I mean, the way you do it can work, but
No, yeah,
obviously
no.
is not.
I'm all ears. I usually don't fail it this much, but I mean, if I'm failing it this much, then clearly
Wait, what
there's
did I just
something
turn
going on.
off? Oh, right. Okay. All right. So you're looking at these 2 dots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get like near them, and for that it can be useful to target walk. But then it's just nudging like that. That should work. Or
So,
well,
like,
I don't
back
have
of
an R
left.
spring right now, so I can't target. But
Oh, that's right.
Wait, back of left foot is on the edge of that black dot. Is that
Yep.
what you do, or okay? Does it matter?
That's
So
what I do too.
the thing that I messed up, that I like remembered to correct in the video that we're watching here, is that my angle matters when I'm, whatever the shape the trigger is, where I'm facing matters. Do you find that that's like a thing with the untargeted method?
Like before you pull boomerang.
No, like, well, I mean, I walk with boomerang in my hands, but yeah.
Like before you go into aim, like your the angle you're facing.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or like, so like I'll look. I find that if I'm looking at the tree, I have more leeway than if I'm looking farther out to the left, like you're looking right now.
Which tree? The tree on the right.
The tree on the right, yeah.
that tree?
That one in the middle, yeah, the middle tree.
I've never thought about it really.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not honestly important. Okay.
Yeah, I do it like Beast, right? Kind of just approach it, just walking forward without
Okay.
targeting. But
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
because I'm
just
not
annoying.
used to seeing his feet spread out from target walking, I can't really tell you exactly what's wrong on each of these.
Yeah, I think I'm just missing the positioning.
Yeah,
Clearly,
that is definitely what it boils down to.
might want to skip forward a little bit.
How long are we here? Okay, not that long.
I got it there.
Nice.
Babe, I swear this never happens.
Oh, you,
Also, yeah, you don't even just say it.
Okay.
I was flustered, man. I just missed that shit like 8 times.
yeah.
I think they said there was a discussion in the Discord where C upping or C downing doesn't actually save time here. Is that? I think that's what they said.
Yeah, I
Really?
don't think it would.
I always see down there, but yeah, I actually don't know if it saves time or not.
Nice. Yeah, looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
So here occasionally when go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna point out another one framer.
Oh, is there a one framer here?
There you go.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
this one you can't do anything useful on really, but like technically it saves a frame to dash on this frame, holding the direction that you want to go.
Okay.
The only reason I'm pointing this out is to just maybe help you get more attuned to looking for them,
Yeah.
because like once you know where a lot of them are, you kind of look for them everywhere. And
Yeah,
then-
you'll see a pattern.
Yeah, and there are a ton of them.
Yeah, I just go for a sense there.
Occasionally I go
That's
a weird direction out of that cutscene. I think that happens when you dash into it, or maybe I'm.
The camera's a little weird there. I think it's probably just how fast you skip the cutscene because the camera like turns to the right.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what causes that, because I do it the same way every time.
And I do miss Gorge Void in this run.
So for Gorge Void, you want to press A on the right frame.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Don't
been
forget to
struggling
hold
for a
L. It's the simplest
I
trick.
need practice on Forest Escape anyways. Gives me more practice.
True. Part of your plan.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess there's probably not going to be too much more to talk about here. You're going to do it the same way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do get it though.
It's good that you're
When
C
I-
up transforming.
If anyone wants to
Yeah.
clap for me,
I don't know if that came through, but I clapped.
thank you. And I did not intentionally target that post.
Have you seen the way Jeez does Force Escape Beast? Where he does like one LJ and then he just he rolls and then he transforms.
Yeah.
Do you know if that's faster?
I doubt it. Well, I think what's
Yeah, it's-
fastest is, or is that true? I don't know what's fastest. I have seen that though. Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Definitely cut that corner a little tighter.
Sorry.
Apology accepted. It's a little further right than I go, but it might work. Yep, works.
Nice.
Further right camera wise, you mean?
Yeah, and C up.
Okay.
Yep.
Noted.
Yep. Oh, it's just up.
I know.
Okay.
I know, man. Listen.
I mean, I don't know. It might have. It's not.
Past
exactly
me has
obvious.
stage fright, okay?
I see.
No, I think I was probably doing something on my other fucking monitor or on my computer.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and start saying this. This is a 45 speed area, high speed area for Wolf, so you can carry on without immediately dashing. And for this fourth dash, you notice that you don't have a dash immediately after skipping that cutscene.
Okay.
You can, instead of doing 4 dashes here, just do 3. You stay at max speed the entire time anyway, and then you do have a dash afterwards.
All right.
You don't need to go quite that far, but it doesn't really matter that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Have to wait on the Karg anyway. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
And this is another one where everyone does it differently, and I always think
Yeah.
everyone else is going to get grabbed because it's different from how I do it, but they don't. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it works for you, then it's perfect.
Yeah, I think the only time I've ever gotten grabbed was when he did a weird ass pattern where he went out to the right, and I think I posted that in the Discord, and they said it was just RNG.
oh yeah, you can handle those, but nice.
Ooh, I want to confirm this actually. I've heard something. I'm never brave enough to try it in a run, but I'd love confirmation. I've heard that it's just, I think they said Z-axis, whatever. It's like the amount of distance you travel that triggers the load zone, so you don't actually have to go towards the thing that's in bounds or whatever.
That's,
I don't think so. I think it's just like there's a plane
yeah.
that extends far out
Like
of
it-
bounds.
Like it just extends, so I could just go straight theoretically from like right here. I don't even have to go high up or anything, or do I have to go higher up or what?
No, you don't have to go high. No.
As soon as I'm out of bounds, I just look at the mini map and make the triangle point directly upwards.
Oh wow. Okay.
And like it won't be perfect because it tries to drag you back, but yeah, you definitely don't need to do what you're doing here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I did say that you don't have to go high, but I learned this the hard way.
Yeah.
If you go too low, you will void out.
Well, if you go
Oh,
too
wow.
low and close to inbounds,
Oh, okay,
I'm pretty sure
And
it's
close
both.
to inbounds.
Like
Wow,
it
okay.
requires both to void out, I think.
I see.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
you?
really good at missing this one.
Oh. Okay, you do time it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
bad
it's-
at that one.
Yeah, that one's weird. That one feels harder for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I get that one more often than the rooftops one, but it's it's the
Interesting.
same thing.
Outsider. Get him. Is it possible to get destroyed by that bat?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
That's
unlikely,
so
but it is
cool.
possible.
That's so cool.
I
Put a
have a
picture.
clip of me dying to the bat.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice. Well, oh yeah, because you're on 1 heart there on Wii, right?
Yes.
And Keys do half a heart to Wolf.
Yeah, and the second hit, the first hit was not my fault. The second hit definitely was though.
You got hit twice?
Yes.
Oh, because they don't do 1 heart, they do half a heart, right? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
Funny.
What's
Excuse me?
Yeah, that was a good approach, bunching up the first 2. I think you could have reacted to this by just continuing the direction you were going, because you made it more than halfway
I
across
didn't know
the
there was
fence.
another opening over there. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I've never
really?
seen that before in my entire
Really?
fucking life. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's symmetrical.
Oh,
Well, at least
yeah,
roughly symmetrical. I don't know if it's perfect, but
so I approached.
materialized that in my brain.
Yeah, what you did was fine, like with what Muse was saying. I actually look at which direction the Shadow Beast is going, so you can see he was going to the right there at the start.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I react to that, and once the first 2 are bunched up, then I see the Shadow Beast is going to the right. So now I'm just going to decide to go around the right barrier,
Yeah.
around the right side of the
That
barrier,
makes a lot. That makes a lot of sense.
closer.
I see.
Yeah, and you could have zoomed out faster in the map to, because the cursor travels faster when
yeah.
zoomed out.
I think all this is probably just default.
Yep.
Nice. That was pretty fast.
Thank you. Things go strictly downhill from here, so
I see.
believe it or not.
You should at least be going up the hill to attempt rupee roll.
Well,
True.
your version of Ruby Roll.
Hmm.
Sorry, I just watched that clip. It's such a fucking good clip. People put iron boots on here.
It
and I
doesn't
don't
matter.
understand It. Okay,
It's just-
gotcha.
It's for fun.
Just messing around.
Okay. I'm not here to mess around. Okay.
That was great. That was
Yeah.
Thank you.
no complaints so
Interesting.
far. Yeah, that's a cool lineup. Yeah, no, that's
You said things were about to go downhill. I was expecting you to.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not that one. Not that one. No. Now.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Now that we've passed that
Oh,
hard
I-
trick right there, now things are going to start going downhill.
okay.
Because at this point, I'm pretty happy. Like 2 minutes from a fucking 249, right? I'm okay with that, right? Like with
Yeah.
some EMS misses and stuff, like it's fine. But or I guess 3 minutes. But
It's really not too scary to dash here.
can you dash
don't
out
do
of
it.
this? Is that okay?
No, you don't want to do
no.
that.
Okay.
But like right after.
Yeah.
So what I actually do is I hold, coming out of this dig animation, I hold
Mhm.
I guess up left on the control stick and do right on the C stick to just pan the camera so I can see where I'm going, and then just dash.
Okay.
And if you use trigger viewer, you can see this. There's a lot of space. Like you don't even need to go way over here.
Yeah, it's a big cube.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like it's right here-ish. So this whole area is free.
Oh wow. Okay.
Definitely look at that with Trigger Viewer.
Yeah.
Actually, my super secret is that I actually don't have the updated version, and I've been too lazy to install it, so I don't have a trigger viewer on my thing.
Relatable.
It's worth it.
Though. I know.
Oh yeah, something I picked up from Nimzo. First off, it wasn't a problem here, but these guys' aggro ranges overlap around the sign. So running towards the sign will tend to get them to bunch up, even if one is like staring at a wall.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then the other thing, Nimzo told me he found it safer to target this guy first. So like you have to run a little bit farther before you start charging. But
Interesting.
if you like attack them in this order, this guy, then this guy, so you target this guy and then this guy, you're less likely to get the thing where you kind of hit the ground and don't hit either of them.
Yeah.
And I found that to be true too. I switched to doing that and I had fewer issues. So I'd recommend it.
You mentioned the aggro zone.
Yeah.
Is that irrespective of where the beasts are or where they're looking?
I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems like okay, you know how for Jamal, for EMS, when you run into that little corner area where you attack him, he'll always come.
Yeah, true.
Like there are certain areas where Shadow Beast will just always notice you, I think.
It's like it's like the color red for bulls.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter like where they are, where they're facing. I can't like guarantee that though.
I think I've been near the sign and had one of them not notice me before, but it's just rare. It's the best place to be to get both of them.
Okay.
Well, like if you notice that they're spread out, like if you see that they're like they were just now, where they're not going to be an issue, then you don't really need to do that.
Okay.
Curious, did you use the C-stick here? No, you just let the camera follow you.
I don't think I used the C-stick at all in this fucking run. I'm gonna be so honest, man. I'm so not on the C-stick train.
I love messing with the C-stick, which is kind of, you wouldn't think so because I'm a Wii runner, but like when I play GameCube, I just love just like claw gripping.
So, for shame, I watched your VOD review of this section and you like go into super big detail, Beast, and I just forgot everything. And it just goes so bad. You can't even imagine.
Yeah. So this is another place, first of all, where when you're rolling down here, well, first off, there's no reason to build up speed, so you can mash a roll instead of running a little bit. But during the roll, target so that you're facing the direction you want to go. And then, yeah, there are good resources for this on ZSR, but, you know, briefly come around a little bit more to the left, start charging before the bugs come down, always move the same way, release when you're over there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the approach to this room is very much not reacting to what happens, it's always do it the same way and you'll be okay.
Hey, no laughing. This is a cute beginner trying his best.
I was really hoping you were going to bonk on the grade.
Dude, I've bonked on that hill so fucking many times.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot.
Can you not enter this little cubby hole if you're dashing? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you rewind.
You can.
You can.
I have so much trouble when I do it. I always just walk into it now, like a slow little boy.
Oh, so I actually very intentionally do the opposite, because if you're not dashing already and you can dash, then you'll bonk if you're not.
Bonk as fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
So I try to make sure that I don't have a dash there, so I can just press A without, you know, knowing that I'm not going to bonk.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that line definitely could have been a little better. Did you B attack there? Did you jump attack?
Yeah, he'd be attack.
Oh, okay. You can just hold left and dash. Mash A.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a little faster.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you do
The side hop. Whoa.
Let's go.
I think technically that can be a little faster, but it's not really worth RTA,
Yeah.
I think.
Wait,
I don't know,
what do you
maybe
guys-
it is.
What should I be doing? Wait a minute.
Oh,
I just like turn around and dash, basically dash towards the hole.
Yeah.
Once the
Oh,
tier
shit.
comes available.
And then you don't have to bonk on the hole trying to go into it.
yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
one of those
exactly.
That
situations
makes
where it's
sense.
just nice to be able to see where you're going.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So
Oh, interesting.
from here, what most people do is like run up here and then time a jump attack and land
Okay.
here. This path obviously is a little bit slower, but if you come around where you are, I'm pretty sure you don't even need to jump attack here. You could just dash up onto this.
Dude, that's
Okay.
crazy.
I
I imagined you guys saying that. It's the funniest thing, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I did that, and I was like, I bet they're going to fucking tell me I don't even have to do that. That looked awful.
I'm not 100% sure you could just dash onto that, but I think you can.
But I mean, TLDR, I should be going around the right side anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. If I want to learn anything from this fucking coaching session,
Yeah.
how the hell do I get this to always light when I throw the torch?
All right.
It lit first try here. I can't do it, man. I don't understand.
This is the thing you gotta understand. What you're not lighting the fireplace. You're lighting
Okay.
this stick that's right here.
What?
That stick
Yeah.
is
Is that
in
real?
the fireplace, and like if that stick weren't there and you just threw it at the fireplace, it would be really precise to make it work. All you have to do is hit that
Really?
stick.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. And it's
Also-
not in this run, so I'll ask the question now. The spot. So in Minna's Desperate Hour, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning, you fall down from that waterfall. You have to light the stick, and you light the web or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? How do you like? Is that because I've thrown it at that with like both of the fucking ends of the stick lit like 3 times in a row, and it just doesn't do anything.
You have to light it in the middle of the web is the important part.
The middle. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
The
then
edges aren't lightable.
also you have to for a web to be able to light, you have to be facing it. If you're facing away, it can't light. So if you're like running parallel to it,
Oh,
even though the
wow.
flame is directly inside the web, even if it's in the middle, you can't light it.
Okay. Okay. That's huge. Thank you.
And then
Also, go ahead.
well, yeah, I think we're gonna say the same thing.
Okay.
Obviously, there's no point picking that up. I assume that was a mistake.
Yeah.
But to make this
Yeah.
bug consistently land over here, you want to stand to the left of the fireplace.
Oh my god, lifesaver. I thought it was RNG as fuck.
No.
I was actually going to say another thing. Before throwing it, you can actually throw it pretty like further away than you did. Like right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like half a second before you did. But,
Well, especially if you're
Yeah.
lighting the stick, right? You can just throw it at the stick because that extends farther out than the line.
well, you do have to light the other end of the stick. Like it's not the close end of the stick.
Yeah, I
but,
guess. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
But yeah, you can throw it from pretty far away, and then yeah, this bug is perfectly consistent. Like some people do it with a B attack, some people do it with a charge attack, which is a B attack
Okay.
as well. But what I'd recommend doing, I guess, is watching a couple of people do this and see what you
Mhm.
like.
Okay. The jump attack to this desk as well. Occasionally, I'm pretty sure you can just jump attack out of the cutscene as well, but sometimes I'll hit the desk again instead of jumping over it like here. Is there like a trick for that? Or?
I think if you get too close to it before doing the first jump attack, you'll be like really close.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
just a
jump attack
spacing
from far
thing.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. That did you.
In this room,
This room is hard.
yeah. So this is something you get a feel for. Well, actually, I guess I don't actually know exactly when the cycle starts, but the bug up top, I think, is on some kind of cycle in where it flies and when it flies, most importantly. If you bonk on this and jump attack, like you did here, and then you ascend the stairs quickly, then it should be moving just before you get there. So, like, I think because of the path you took, you were a little bit late to getting there, and it was transitioning again.
Mhm.
I don't even know how to give advice on this. Pay attention to that when you practice this,
Okay.
because
thank you.
it's very helpful to be able to feel like you're consistently getting that bug.
That makes sense.
Nice. Is 0.1 seconds faster to jump off of this table onto the crates.
What?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Instead
Okay.
of climbing. I don't bother.
By the
I don't
way,
like it.
if you
Oh, that was
if
good.
you find you're on ELH. Yeah, if you find getting that yellow awkward, you can just skip getting that yellow, and then there's actually an extra one in Zora's domain before you get to ease in do bomb duping that you can get. I think Nimzo does that,
I don't remember.
but
I
yeah.
have to see it.
Here you want to get a dash cancel, and to
Okay.
do that, you just have to delay your dash a tiny bit. So like, make sure he turns before you dash and aim towards the closest part of the ledge.
Okay.
You don't need to press B. You just get a ledge dash cancel.
Okay.
Well, actually, it was you that told me that you press B there anyways because
That's true. Yeah. So it's
because in
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I
Okay,
insist.
so, yeah.
Fucking cinema.
Yeah, so basically, like B said, you want to get a ledge dash cancel. So you want your dash to get canceled by the ledge there. So you'll be in a dash when you land, or you'll have a dash when you land on the ground. And you can pretty much just like go right away if your angle is good enough, but your angle won't always be perfect. So what you can do is you can just like literally do A and B like you would do a B attack dash cancel. And if you get the ledge dash cancel, that's great, you got it. But if you don't, then there's no harm, no foul because you just
Yep.
you just cancel it anyways with the B attack.
Yep.
And
That's
then
sick.
regardless, you'll have a dash when you land. So
Okay, cool.
Man, that's good advice. Who came up with that?
yeah, I wonder.
Oh, there's a good place for a B attack. You don't have a dash right
I
after
feel
this.
like I usually do that. I don't know why the fuck I didn't do it here.
Oh, okay. Nice B
Nice.
attacks on the bugs.
And you have to wait for this tier anyways, so there's no point in immediately going over there. So you might as well push the bug while it's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so
It's
you can just do it a little bit.
it's kind of helpful to push the bug right here a little bit out of the corner.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I
And
don't think I
then-
push any bugs in this.
And then instead of turning around here, sometimes I like to get the rupees and then I just back hop because I'm
Hmm.
facing the right
Oh,
direction
that's
to go
smart.
anyways.
Yeah, that's
really
smart.
Yeah.
There's a one framer there too.
Yeah, I'm mashing for it like a noob.
That's funny. I used to go for that first jump without dashing as well because I didn't like bonking.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a bonk issue. I don't know what the fuck
That's-
that was.
Oh, you're just holding down instead
I was
of
holding
left.
a direction.
Oh yeah.
Oopsie. Yeah, I think I overshot the first jump once or something. There's some weird shit happened, and so I started not dashing there.
Yeah.
I have like such an unbelievable amount of fucking trouble with this trick, man. It's
Do you know
actually
why the diagonal
unbelievable.
jump attack happens?
Is that because I press A too early?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's pressing left and A on
Okay.
the same frame. You have to be holding
Okay.
left for at least one frame before pressing A to get.
That's
a side
what I
hop.
figured. I don't have any. That matches up with my understanding. Something else happens though in this next attempt.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
and
I
it's
don't understand.
also it's not as precise as you think. Like you can be holding left for like 3 frames or 4 frames and it won't mess up the
Okay.
trick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested in why, because I thought this was because. Wait, what? Okay, not that. Let's not talk about that. Something else happens. Something else happens. And I thought this was because I was holding a horizontal direction for too long, and maybe it is. But this happens to me more often, I think.
Yeah, so the reason that happens is because do you know so as you see when Link lands from the jump attack, he does this
Mhm.
kind of like getting up animation.
Oh,
when
I
he
have to wait
does
for
the-
that?
Yeah, because he's like literally moving
Oh.
forward when he does the getting up. So
I
you were
see.
just too far back because you didn't wait.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't have to wait on the side hops, just the jump attacks.
Yeah.
that makes sense. Oh, okay.
Well,
cool.
jump
Thank you.
attack singular.
Gotcha.
Also, I assume you know this, but if you fail Wolf Bomb House Skip, it's faster to just do human. Well, okay, the fastest option is to just redo the Wolf Bomb House skip setup without
Yeah,
reloading.
the area.
But it's faster to do human than to reload.
Okay. I don't know the human setup is the main reason.
Oh, it's so easy.
Also, I just-
It's worth
Very
learning, I think.
Okay.
But,
Whenever that happens, I just use it as an opportunity to
Yeah,
practice.
it's
'cause I wanna go
also
first try anyways, but that makes sense.
only 4 seconds slower than the Wolf Way.
yeah.
Noted. I think I go
Um,
in here pretty late, but
A couple other things for this. The like press B, press A to cancel out a first person thing is good.
Mhm.
I like that too. It seems like you're well, in case you don't know, you don't have to rush the up input. You can hold up as long as you want to in first person because you're in first person. You're not moving
Yeah.
before you press B and A. And then here, in case you don't already know, the fastest way to do this is to just kind of dash around here a little bit and then like miss this ledge so you don't have to climb or jump up it. Just
Oh,
kind of
okay.
run around
Yeah.
here and then back.
I
It-
do
You
know
can-
that, okay.
go ahead.
You can like kind of walk up, like even though there's a corner there, you can actually still walk up just a little part
Uh-huh.
of it, just the tiniest part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know how to.
Ooh.
I don't, I don't know how to do
Oh.
this. I'm gonna be
Ooh.
so honest.
Ooh, nice.
I'm
Nice
no fucking.
eyes.
I backed it up in some weird ass way here.
Yeah.
You can. That's funny.
So okay, the way that most people do this, I think, is to just hold upright here, and then once Midna lands on your back, hold L and press A to get a jump attack, and that gets the last 2 tiers.
Are you still holding upright when you do the jump attack, or do you stop
Yeah.
holding upright after? Okay. Okay. Cool.
And then the reason not to hold L until Midna lands on your back is that if you're already holding L when she lands on your back, it's a 1-framer to get a jump attack without having to go through the animation of her landing. If you're not holding L yet and you start pressing it, then it's not a 1-framer. You can do it whenever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
That's how most people do it. Some people do like a side hop thing. I think RTA doesn't really make a difference.
By the way, this you can collect that last tier from the outside.
Yeah, side hop. You side hop into the wall from outside.
Okay. That's cool. I assume you always get this text. Like you can't skip this text.
You technically you can
And-
run around it. You can watch a task for that, but it's not a
Okay,
thing.
gotcha.
RTA really.
Okay. I see.
It barely saves any time even for tasks. I don't.
Is
Well-
this faster?
No.
I mean, you did it pretty well, but like this is kind of what bdamja was saying before. You can run over the corners here. You don't actually have to run all the way around, so you're not saving
Okay.
quite as much distance as it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really look bad, and it kind of works out for dashes. But yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah.
fast.
Okay.
Also,
I felt like a little silly guy doing it. Honestly.
this dig spot is
Yeah.
enormous. You can dig right. Well, not like where you're standing now, but directly forwards of where you're standing, to the left of where it appears the hole
Okay.
is.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, there's a consistent strat for this. Well, mostly consistent. Yeah. I added it to ZSR pretty recently. I would recommend looking that up.
Okay.
I won't. It's easier if you just do that. I won't try to describe it right now.
Yeah.
And then, if there's something collectible in front of Link, or an enemy actually, basically, if there's something that his jump attack will interact with, it's going to be really short. That's what happened here. Like a normal length jump attack, that would have been fine for collecting that, but because the rupee was there, you got a tiny jump attack.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
No,
I thought it was
that's
just because
okay.
I collected it after I landed.
Well,
Well-
you well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that was because it was a short jump attack.
yeah.
Like,
Interesting.
it is because you collected it too soon to landing, or too close to landing. But
Yeah, I see.
Does the hitbox extend far enough upward to where if that was a full jump attack, I would have collected it like
I think you would have jumped
during
over it, maybe.
I don't think it's a height. I don't think the height of the jump attack is affected. I think it's just the distance, like the speed.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
Yeah, so most people don't jump attack that rupee because it's really precise
Yeah.
to skip the text. So they usually just
side
back
hop
hop.
it?
Yeah, you can side up or you can back hop, which is what I do.
Oh, okay.
yeah, basically you just need to not be touching the ground for long enough after you've hit the rupee to not get the text.
Okay. I see.
Which is why you don't get text on Epona or swimming
Or climbing.
or climbing. Yeah, you just soft lock sometimes if you're on Wii.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the same thing with that dig spot. You can just dig it much further to the left.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't know if it's as big as that one, honestly, but
I feel like the outside one is just the biggest dig spot ever.
yeah, might be
It's
right.
strange that they're different.
You're not going to skip the
Like-
cutscene. Oh, there you go.
By the way, you can mash both A and start there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if you overmash start, you won't pause the game because there's a cooldown.
Oh.
Doing a lot of plus
Dude,
smashing
that's what
today.
I want to hear. That's what I like to hear. I
Yeah.
fucking pause the game so
Oh.
many times when I'm trying to skip cutscenes.
This quick climb is very worth going for. It's
Yeah.
really
is there
easy.
one
You just
here?
run into the corner. Yeah.
Oh shit!
There's a page on ZSR that just shows all of the quick climbs.
Does it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be
Nice.
under. Is it on general tips? I think it's its own thing under techniques. Quick climb, and it shows an image of each
See
one.
it.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, you kind of did a hybrid, and you're transforming.
Nice.
Don't know.
Oh,
Oh my god!
no.
I fucking forgot about this. Don't look.
Yeah, this one's catastrophic if you mess it up.
Yeah.
I think, by the way, your approach to this was kind of worst of both worlds. It's basically the same speed. It's not a huge deal, but it's basically the same speed to jump attack like here at the highest or most direct
Okay.
path you can, or to just dash around.
Run all the way around. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you kind of dashed most of the way around and then jump attacked.
Yeah.
Like,
I see that.
not a big deal, but and then I assume that was just a misinput.
That
and,
was crazy.
don't
Something
even-
took over me.
Also, I have more luck just like directional B attacking here than neutral. If that happens usually, but
Mm.
Okay. Hopefully that never fucking happens to me ever again. in my
Yeah,
entire
it's
life,
that's pretty bad. It's a little more direct to go between the next two vents.
yeah.
but... Oh. Okay.
And then this is like, oh, got the jump.
I didn't even mean to do
Nice.
that. I didn't even mean to. Is that faster? I didn't even
It is. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
Well, I
thought-
didn't dash it, so it's
I
probably slow.
thought I remembered that Taskmaster said he used it in the first task and then realized that it's not faster.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I'm not
man.
certain about that though.
I'm guessing.
I mean, it doesn't
attacks
matter.
are-
It doesn't matter RTA for this.
Yeah, it's
really.
not a big deal.
Because of the cycle, but
This, if you ever want to really think hard about dash canceling, this is the area for that.
Yeah. I think
'cause-
I've thrown a B input in here at one point when I was feeling really excitable.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's my idea of a wild night.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I kind of do the same thing, right? With the other ledges where I just do A and then B.
Yeah,
And if I get a ledge dash cancel anyways, then that's good too.
this guy, I think it's always good for that guy that you just killed to like go around him so the charge attack brings you back towards the
Okay.
little passageway.
Okay. That makes sense.
I always just get really close to him, so my minute charge is like really tiny. and I
Oh
can just
yeah,
turn
that's
around
good too.
Pretty easy. Also, I'll send you an image. There's a pathing you can do that Nimzo told me, where you will always get the second one to notice you. I'll send you that image.
Thank you.
So here, from this cutscene, you can just hold up right and dash. That'll
Okay,
take you to
okay.
this. And then if, for whatever reason, you're not up there, like you bonk or you fall off like this or something, you can actually kill this guy from down here just with a charge attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to go through all of this.
Catastrophic, man. This fucking Elden Twilight was. They very frequently go this way, though. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna be honest.
It's a pretty fun
Twilights
segment to
are really
practice.
It is.
Yeah.
Definitely worth putting some time in.
Yeah, it baffles me every time how like I guess when I was practicing the run, or you can go ahead and I'll talk later.
What?
I was gonna go off on a tangent, but you can continue.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna say, I assume you can bonk on this. You won't bonk.
Yeah, I try to go diagonally.
Yeah, but you can still dash immediately,
Okay.
even if you're going diagonally. So this guy, yeah. So that's why I don't use a charge attack for this guy.
Okay.
This guy will jump down as soon as, or like when he jumps down is based on when you land within a certain range. So I actually do a B attack down here to just try to land as soon as possible.
Oh, okay.
And then I kind of hesitate over next to him and then do 2 neutral B attacks while targeting him.
Okay.
Because he's invincible for until like now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, okay.
And if you're behind,
I do the.
go ahead.
I used to do the charge, but yeah, I do basically what Beast does, but instead of 2 B attacks, I just wait a little bit and do 1 B attack, like one directional B attack.
Yeah. The 2 B attacks thing is just a little timing quirk. It doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, and then if you kill the bug and the bug like dies and he falls towards the ledge, then you've probably seen it before. But some people then they climb up on the higher ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jump to it, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't
Okay.
jump attack Mallow.
Small thing. Ignored that. Is it faster to zoom out here?
No,
No.
not for that one.
Okay. I didn't think so. Okay.
Not waiting to transform until the rock is right above Link.
Wait, does it not start when you transform?
No,
the
it
timer
starts
for
when you
the
leave the
photo?
area.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it doesn't matter. It's just a little funny thing you can do.
Yeah.
I thought the timer for the rock to fall down was after you turned human.
No.
No.
That would be
I have one
crazy casually because you can't be human for that.
That's a really good.
Or well,
It's a
oh
really
sorry,
good
you
point.
can't be wolf for that.
I never get this. This is just you just mash this.
It's
right?
the hardest one framer. Like we say, it's half a frame. Is
it actually?
No.
Or like,
No.
is it because like? Okay. Sorry.
It's one frame. It's
Sorry.
just like
No, it's okay.
I don't think it's even less common for people to get. I think we just think it is because it sucks so much to fail it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I will say that I no, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like I have never gotten that. Full disclosure, I've literally never gotten that in any of my fucking attempts. So what's
yeah,
going on with it?
It'll feel good when
it's
you
hard
do.
just because like there's no reference. Like the only reference is it's just directly out of the load. It's not like after a text or something where you
Yeah.
can find a rhythm. Like no, you just have to get the right input. It just has to line up. So it's yeah.
So little known mechanic that actually only sometimes works here, but if you hold A when you land in water, then you will stay at least closer to the surface, if not on the surface. For some reason here it doesn't work. I don't know if it's just because it's a really big height or something else, but most of the time it still works here.
That is very useful information.
Oh,
Thank you.
that was good.
Good job waiting before dashing.
Yeah, not jumping straight
don't
into the
talk to
spring.
him?
I did
Oh,
that
can
like
you- I thought you
literally-
talked to him again. That's why I don't do it.
Oh
no,
no,
you can't. But
Oh,
you
okay.
can jump off, and I did that literally yesterday. So
Yeah, it's a classic.
So I know you said you wanted to be out by 9:30, Beast.
Yeah,
I have watched your lanayru thing.
how much longer is it?
This video this run ends
15 minutes.
in
Okay.
in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw the reminder out there.
Yeah. I like talking about TV. We'll go a little longer.
Okay.
It's just I normally would be like fine going to 10, but I have been sleeping very poorly this week.
I see.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
sorry,
you know, I was hoping you guys would apologize for that.
Yeah. You forgive us?
I'll think about it.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like I just got like one up. I had to be sorry as well.
That Shadow Beast fight looked fine, I think. Approach seemed good.
I think everything here goes decently well, except I'm pretty sure I lost like a minute and a half here, so I lied to you just. So I don't remember what happens.
There's
Something
a
bad
slightly
happens for sure.
there's a bit for before. Okay, you could go back here if you because like Beast was saying earlier, where you don't actually have to dash right away like in 45 speed areas because this is another one of those. I delay the dash so I get a dash cancel
Oh, I never thought of that.
there. It doesn't actually matter for the next part where you do a B attack anyways, but it ends up landing nicely after that where I can dash or yeah I can just walk a little bit here and then I think the second B attack is slower.
Oh wow.
The first one you did is good, but the second one is slow.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's highly a hop, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Never heard of that. You're scaring me.
It can save half a second. It
Oh,
can
it's
cost 30
that
seconds.
one where you hop across the gap,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
This is another one where
haven't
you
even tried
can
looking at
cut the corner. You can
Okay.
step over that.
Man, I really have a fear of those fucking corners. Dude.
Yeah.
I do that everywhere.
Well, yeah, I did the same thing to be fair until I knew about it.
Oh, that one
is
is
it faster to zoom out
out.
there?
Yeah.
Damn it. Fuck.
Basically, whenever you're going almost all the way across the map, it's faster.
Noted. Dude, I was tickled pink when you described how to get this bug consistently. Do you know how many times I've attacked into the cutscene here?
Oh,
Like 80% of the times that I've done this fucking thing. I'm not even gonna lie.
Funny.
that seemed pretty good.
Also,
I do the camera
when
differently.
you
Oh,
when you
sorry?
got out of the water there, as Wolf, you can B attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the
Especially
human
with
jump
the-
attack, you have to wait a split second
Yeah.
before you can,
Okay.
like, so the
And you don't
tier
have to-
descends.
Yeah, you don't have to go around to the right side of that to that lantern post or the
Oh, okay.
torch. Torch
Oh,
either. You can
yeah,
just go
the trigger is like, you can actually climb up onto this. As
Oh,
long as you
wow,
don't move
okay.
forward any, you won't hit it.
Oh, wow.
That's where
Yeah,
the trigger
it's like-
starts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And also, it looks like you press A here for some reason.
Yeah, is that not?
No, that makes you swim up. That slows you down horizontally.
Oh, it slows you down. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. I did not know that.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this. Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no thank you. I could not get this consistent enough to
Fair enough.
want to do it.
By the way, if you go neutral here, the side roll thing is slow there.
yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Neutral. Got it.
The reason it's slow there isn't because of the speed, but because do you know this? After you transform, there's like a cooldown before you
Okay.
can call it in again.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, wait. Does that
Yeah.
disappear if you don't do that?
No.
Well, no, it's just if you transform
you
faster,
transform earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
then the time you can call it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
transforming
does
is the
that
bottleneck. You want to do
disappear?
that
Yeah,
ASAP.
cool. That makes sense.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw
Oh
that.
yeah. Don't. Oh god. Don't fucking watch this. Holy
Wait,
shit.
is that a... Oh, okay. I thought it
This
was
was
a jump attack.
man. You know whose fault this fucking is? This is your fault, Beast.
What?
Okay, because in that VOD review that I watched, okay,
But-
you said something like hold directly down left or something, and I did that, and I jumped straight the fuck off of that.
I'm going to
ledge.
bed. You can't just blame me for this.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Hold on. Hold
You
down
also held
left. You
directly
hold
left.
up left. What the heck?
Yeah,
Did I? Wait, did I? Hold on.
you
Hold
held
on.
directly left and then up left.
Guys, can we Guys, can we stop getting caught up in these small details?
Yeah.
Good
Let's
that
watch
you
the
knew to
video,
save warp,
guys.
though.
Come
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
I've saved warped here and then I
Oh.
failed this trip.
Wait, you did what? You saved warp here and then you failed this jump? That's embarrassing.
Oh, you do it like-
that's- Yeah, right. So what you want to do here... here, let me actually just show this. Here we go. You can see my dolphin, right?
Yep.
You want to go over to this corner, and then for safety, if you want, you can do a neutral B attack to grab. Yeah, that's where the bug is.
Yeah, you also don't have to climb that far high up. You can do it like, and right there.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that. That is actually so helpful. So when I suck ass, I can do that.
But well, what you just did, jumping down to that, that's where you get that extra yellow rupee that bdamja was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get it. I know I get, so you get it on that one, right? But you get that also later before Isa, right? I do that before Isa. I don't know if that's
no, there's no yellow
optional or
rupee
not.
there right now. It's only after the
That's
twilight.
where you. Oh, okay. Because there's another yellow rupee you can get walking on that lower platform.
Right,
after
that's
you
also
jump off.
only after the twilight.
But that one only appears sometimes. Do you know why
No, you fell for
that is?
it.
Man, you guys don't look at the gameplay, guys.
Oh, good. You remember not to save again. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a redeeming quality.
Let's go.
Nice, made it.
Learning from my mistakes. But yeah, sometimes the yellow rupee I feel like doesn't pop up on that second platform. Is there a reason for that, or am I just?
It's
schizophrenic?
kind of around the corner. You have to take a
okay.
specific,
I see.
like you kind of have to
Yeah,
hug the wall.
Weird.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, you almost got a double.
Also,
That
this
was
never
good.
goes this well, by the way. Take a picture.
Nice.
Well handled.
Have you seen the really intimidating picture on
Yeah.
ZSR?
No, I don't think I have.
Simi made a diagram of where you can jump and like what kind of jump gets you from each lily pad to the next. It's very thorough. It's good and detailed. Oh, here you see this tiny jump attack because of the rupee.
Oh, because the rupee's right there? Oh, wow.
See how tiny that was?
I guess it helped because it allowed me to grab the rupee, but I probably didn't fucking need it.
Is that for human jump attacks too?
No.
Okay.
Speaking of intimidating things, the most intimidating spreadsheet I've ever seen in my entire life is the Deku Toad one. I think I actually had to like look at that for like an hour before I even understood what the hell I was looking at. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, there's a lot of inputs going on there.
Yeah, I had to map
I had a
out.
lot of trouble understanding that one.
Yeah. Or I guess Wii, because you did the Wii one too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So for this is a place you definitely want to use the C stick. What you want to
You
be
also-
doing after the cutscene, which the cutscene does turn your camera around. It's kind of annoying, but use the C stick to turn it back around, because what you want to do is swim directly towards this like hill.
Oh.
You can't climb right here,
okay.
but the current of the
Yeah.
water will sweep you towards where you want to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
can also show you what I do real quick.
Oh yeah.
I don't use a C-stick at all since I'm used to playing Wii, but
Based.
you can actually. Oh
What do I
shit.
click?
I'm just gonna transform anywhere. Yeah, so wait, no, what am I doing? You don't go out here, you go out in the water. There we go. So then I go here, and then going towards the spirit, and then once I get the camera, I'm gonna hold down and press A,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can target and correct up like that. It's like that.
Dude, the targeting is
sooner.
crazy. I always think like
Yeah.
I'm going neutral, so it's slow, but I need to get out of that mindset, I guess.
Yeah, and then right here, I noticed you went like over here. You can just go right here, and I kind of aim for this bottom stair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just talk to Isa just like this, and then
Oh,
I think it's down right on GameCube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. I just mashed
Oh,
B
okay.
there.
So you have to hold down right there too. I think I missed the
Yeah.
bug as well. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch it anymore. Spoiled it.
Sorry, man.
Oops.
God, dude, when you know these things and you look at these lines that I'm taking, man, they're funky, dude.
They are. They're unique.
That's
Yeah.
true. Everyone has their own line.
Special in its own way.
That makes me so happy.
Damn, you didn't get the task quick climb that no one has ever gotten. Ever.
Pop up. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. By the way, it is it faster to just like dash out there, or is it faster to climb? Do you know, Beast?
I can't remember. I checked once. I don't remember.
I
Fair
didn't know
enough.
you could climb.
Yeah, if you go further left, you can just climb there. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I never liked the climb personally, because sometimes you just wouldn't climb and I was just flailing in the
Yeah.
water. But I'm not watching this.
What? I made this for you.
That was okay. So good instinct to like stay to the left because you're starting off on the left here, but you don't actually want to follow the wall left because it goes this way before going towards the load zone.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
actually
Yeah.
a good place to pan the
Just
camera
kinda
back in so you can see where you're
Yeah,
going.
because it's not like there's anything in
Yeah.
front of you to lag the
I'll
fuck
say
out of
that
you.
in general, like good lines are going to be more important than being
Yeah.
a see down.
Yep.
Really?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the lag lost a lot more than that. Okay.
If you're running the wrong direction, it's going to cost a lot of time.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'll just cosplay like I've never done that before.
You can just hold straight up here. As long as you don't get pushed by the boblin, just up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Upright. Interesting. Were you holding directly right?
Yeah.
I think if you dash immediately after holding right, then since you didn't dash immediately, since it just lined up that way, you didn't bonk. I'm pretty sure if you hold right there and mash, sometimes you can bonk, even though it feels like you shouldn't be able to.
Oh, really?
What should I hold then?
I think so. Wait, maybe it's upright. Am I thinking
Yeah,
of upright?
if you hold upright, you'll bonk. Well, if
Oh,
you
okay,
dash
okay.
right away, like what you just
Yeah,
said.
yeah, yeah. All right. Never mind.
Oh.
But yeah, you're holding right, so it was fine. So just forget what I said.
Forgetting. I think I took like an awful. I think I hit every single spirit, by the way, just now. I don't know how avoidable that is, but
I'm pretty sure their positioning is RNG.
Yeah.
okay.
Have you seen that one clip? I know you've seen it. It's-
The
See
clip
that
of
one clip with Adam.
yeah, where he
Yeah.
enters the load zone and then immediately gets pushed back into the previous load zone by a spirit.
Yeah.
That was good. Do you know the manip for this bug?
I do not.
You kind of B attack like a little bit right of parallel to this wall and into this wooden thing.
Oh, okay.
Not targeted, just B attack.
Okay.
And that usually makes the bug pop out early. Or
Yeah.
like not stay up there.
You have to wait until you collect the tier before you warp, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
make sure he's glowing blue before you open the map. Or you hear the sound.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
Yep.
Some people, I personally find that the minute charge sometimes makes the bug go in like in a sporadic direction
Uh-huh.
occasionally. So in jump attacking guarantees that won't happen. But
Oh, okay.
what you did was good. If you don't have issues with it, then that's fine.
Yeah, in case you don't know, the bug takes longer to explode if it lands in the water than if it lands on land. That's true
Oh,
for all
nice.
bugs.
Interesting.
And it's really bad on Wii if that happens. But
Yeah. Wii 1.0.
I think you mentioned when I watched the thing, skipping that bug is supposed to be faster, but I don't know. how to do
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
I didn't look into it yet.
basically if you go around the bugs, they eventually just catch up to you.
Yeah.
So it's better lines to just kill the second bug first, and then the first one will come in front of you, and it lines up nicely.
I also personally find it can be helpful to turn senses back off here so you can see farther and kind of make your lines better.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You know, you don't need to go up quite that far if you can see farther.
Okay.
Yeah, it seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
A little closer to bonk on the central thing, but
Yeah.
it's-
There's a really
Central- like
stupid
the thing in
strat
the
you can
big
do there.
rock in the middle.
yes. The stupid.
Yeah, you can
strat.
bonk there too.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but the stupid strat is his voice crack. You dash, you kill the bug, and then you collect a tier and bonk at the same time. And then like it's really risky though because sometimes the tier doesn't collect right away, and then you just have to do the flight again.
Yeah, it's
So
a
don't
bad
do
idea.
that, but
Yeah,
it is
I don't
there.
think I'm doing it. I don't think-
Interesting. So I for this one, I hold like down right, just kind of mash X and A out of the animation, and then as soon as I start dashing, hold L and press A. And where the bug is RNG, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but if it's going to be there, there's no point waiting.
Okay.
Oh, gonna do the carg flight again.
Let's go. Nice lag reduction.
Have you heard of analog glitch?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't remember how to do it.
It's easy.
It's just...
So you just
You're
hold a
holding a
direction on the
direction.
control stick and then tap L and release it, and then when you move the camera, as long as you keep holding that direction, he keeps moving the same direction.
Damn,
Regardless of the camera.
that's so true.
So if you want to pan the camera away from like these waterfalls, for instance, do that.
True.
Or sorry, I did the opposite.
Away from the smaller ones.
Yeah, and that way he'll always go the right direction. You don't need to like fight the camera.
That's so smart. Thank you. Actually, I do that.
Gonna make sure the wallet's still there.
Yeah.
I know, Beast, you said you do a thing where you just keep him on screen the whole time.
Yeah,
I don't know how much faster that is.
it depends on RNG.
Okay.
It can be a matter of seconds faster, I think.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
But
Do you do that, bdamja? I think
I used to not do it, but now I started doing it. Yeah.
It's actually
Damn,
bdamja.
not cool.
Bdamja.
Is that real?
No,
Fuck, dude.
it's just
How many times
bdamja.
have I been lost? Badam?
Bdamja, yeah.
What the fuck?
You think we've
Some
been
people
telling
call
you
me
the truth in
bdamja.
this the whole session?
Yeah.
Dude.
All right, that
The
was pretty
French-
good.
Yeah.
You definitely can jump onto the bug a little sooner here.
Okay.
Like you kind of, as soon as it surfaces, you can land on it. So you could have jumped, half a second earlier or something.
Yeah. Okay.
A second.
Makes sense.
And then you can also charge while walking towards the spot where you do the little skip.
That makes sense. I'm a little scaredy cat here, man.
And then there's some free lag reduction here too if you just pan the camera towards like the spring entrance.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
C right.
I see.
Saves 0.6 seconds.
Plus 7 minutes, man.
Yeah,
So
well, a
sad.
lot of stuff in the Twilights is just like tightening up. It's a lot of knowledge more than it is execution.
Yeah, that, and I feel that because I think the thing I was gonna say earlier is that like I spent so much time practicing the glitches, and back when I played Majora's Mask, it was like you just get the glitches down and everything else in between is just like it just comes, it's intuitive, right? You just back walk everywhere, right? But in this game, it's so much more. Like I lose so much time just to those segments that I thought would be really intuitive and easy to understand.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuance.
Yeah, that's something you'll face in Palace too. If we were reviewing that, I'm sure I'd have a ton of notes. But
Dude,
it's like
yeah.
there aren't any tricks in it. Pretty much, it's just play the game really fast. But there's so much to know.
Yeah. Skill ceiling is very high there.
Yeah.
Wow, 425 Enter Lake bed. It's a nice gold.
Where?
But just on the left
Oh.
where I see the Enter Lake bed gold.
Oh yeah! Wow, that's like a minute and a half faster than Doopsies. Holy shit!
Yeah, wow. Holy moly.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, I do want to get to bed, but do you have any like last words? Any last questions?
Jesus
or anything?
Christ. Maybe not when you ask it like that.
No, it's like final questions.
I don't want to keep you up.
No,
I do. No, I don't actually think I do. Actually, no. I think I want to say thanks again. Of course, I really appreciate the sesh.
Yeah, no problem.
I think I learned a lot here.
Yeah,
Glad to
you can
help.
always ask. It will be in a recording. Because you have been recording, right?
I have been recording. Yeah, I'll upload this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. You can always just
Definitely,
ask us
yeah.
questions too.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
This isn't your last opportunity.
Yeah. No, we'll never see us again. Actually.
Yeah, we're fucking.
If
Next time you pay. Next time you pay.
Yep.
if you post any questions in the Discord server, we're just gonna type ...
No, you have me blocked. You won't even be able to see.
Yeah.
That's good too. All right.
No, next step is just fucking grind out late game and actually make it somewhat optimized so I can get an actual decent time. That's the plan.
Look.
Yep. Have
Thanks,
fun.
guys.
That's the most fun part of any percent.
Yeah, no. I wish I could get there more fucking often. Maybe I will now that I have this coaching session.
I think that's a good inspiration. It was for me, at least, was like knowing how much I can gold late game segments by.
Yeah.
Makes me continue through bad beginnings.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also just a lot of hidden time save in late game.
Oh yeah.
God.
Like highly
I'm
recommend.
shaking at the thought.
Do you know about the community sum of best sheet?
No, you mentioned that. I think
Oh,
when you mentioned the coaching as well, you talked about ComSob or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's pinned in any percent or general, one of the two.
80%.
You can see the best segment anyone's ever done for every segment. And
That's so cool.
it'll be very educational.
Is that for every category or?
We
Just
have it for
80%.
Hundo and
Just
80%.
Oh, I'm actually gonna watch. I guess I won't
And
find
we
anything
80%.
super arcade
And we
viable
80%,
there,
yeah.
but
Why don't we have that for Pirate RTA?
You're right. I know, right?
Need to make one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep.
okay.
It's
Good
been
night. I
fun
appreciate
chatting.
you staying
night.
up and everything.
Yeah, good luck on all
Alright,
the stuff.
Later, man. Thank you.
See you later, Beast.
See ya.
All right.